Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you so fucking... Fuck! Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's squirrels. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get fish naked. Join me.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
I'd buy that for $1.
No, you fool, we're following orders.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Welcome. Here we go, launching a show. Saint Caesar saying, here's Johnny. How was your weekend, sir? Weekend was good, had some time. Broke my phone, demote to Twitch for a couple of days, says Kyle Small Engine. Well, sorry you broke your phone and demote to Twitch. I'm guessing that means you have to use Twitch? I don't understand. But I'm sorry that you broke your phone. That sounds horrible. We have a great show for you today. I'm a little spacey right now. It's the audio sounds weird. I haven't had 2 days off of this thing in a while. Oh boy. Yeah. So this is Chevy JB. I see what you're saying, Chevy JB. Hope the phone situation gets resolved. But yes, so as I was saying, I just, it sounds weird in the headphones. I was going to do a show this morning, but I wasn't because then Gino was in. I thought I was doing a show tomorrow morning, and then I found out just before this show that I'm not because I guess Gino's still in. So, it's always weird when your boss and his gay lovers start working together, because then you as a coworker, like, you don't want to intervene, but now he's cutting into my hours. But unfortunately, or I should not say unfortunately, fortunately for me, he's not cutting into my pay. So who gives a shit? But I will be on Thursday, I think. I think I'm doing Thursday. That's what we've agreed to. We've agreed to do Thursday. So we've got Thursday morning. We have this show and our amazing audience coming in. Thank you very much. We're going to be rocking and rolling all week long on this channel because I don't have friends to come over and stay with me. So I have to do shows myself all the time. But yeah, so we'll be doing our show all week long.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Thank you, Chevy JB, or Kyle's Small Engine. I don't know if I should. Thank you for supporting the channel with your to your Twitch subscription there. Thank you very much. A cowbell coming. Oh. Thank you very much for that. I don't know if it's just because like the weather feels kind of down, but I'm feeling in like a downer mood. Spy Pigeon saying Johnny, saluting saying, hey Johnny, I'm late. I just got done cutting grass. You're not really late. We only started 7 minutes ago, which makes your little salute signal there actually kind of ironic. But yes, you are not late. We have just gotten going. Mr. Q saying good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Q. We're letting everyone roll in here. You're just getting rescheduled to Wednesday and Thursday. No, Toastmaster, I can't do Wednesday morning. I have prior engagements of medical nature on Wednesday morning. That's why I said I'm getting moved to Thursday, because I'm doing Thursday. Which is great, you know. I get 1 day off this week, and no problems here. I've been sleeping in this morning was brilliant. Sleeping in tomorrow morning, brilliant. Wednesday morning, won't be able to, but you know, that's what it is. But yes, it's a great thing. We're having a good time, and then next week we go right back to being what it is. Because like I said, you know, Aaron's lover only stays for a couple of days, and then he gets sick of him. Angry Saxon dropping a bunch of emotes and stuff on the chat. Thank you very much. So, as I said, we have a fun show. We're going all the way till 5:30 because we have our goal is at $20 for this Friday. We have to make $20 between now and this Friday. And if we do that, we don't have a goal all week. I mean, it'll be fun. I don't gotta fucking worry about money. That's kind of nice. I mean, am I poor as shit because Biden's economy is fucking me in the ass like I owe it money? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I am really getting strapped, but it's just that's the way it is. I'm not going to pass that buck on to other people. We can't just charge more because, like, well, inflation, you know? So now, you know, it's the same dog shit program, but it costs more. And just fuck that shit. Aaron would die if Gino spends a whole week. Yeah, probably of alcohol poisoning, absolutely. That or of a prolapsed rectum. I don't know which would happen first, and I don't want to. Quite frankly, there's only so many details I need about their affair. But, yeah, it would definitely, gauging from what I tuned into the end of this morning, it would definitely kill him. As it is, I'm amazed I got a text message this afternoon. I am amazed I got a text message this afternoon like, hey, dude, just letting you know, this is a thing. And I just kind of like, oh, wow, you're amazingly coherent for, I imagine you have got to be shit-faced right now. I have no idea. I'm assuming. Did you see Sony got hacked by ransomware again today? No, I did not. Sony got hacked. Like PlayStation Sony got hacked or like overall Sony? So are we talking gamers got effed or everybody got effed? Now I'm worried. Johnny Rumble Friday. Hey, man, if they offered me to, I would, but we'll see. It was offered Wednesday and Thursday, and I said, well, I can't do Wednesday because I'll have to leave in the middle, and I don't want to do that. If it was one of those things, yes, I believe, like the 2011 hack. Oh, no. That's just bad news bears for Sony overall, man. Bethesda's buyout thing and everything else is really starting to hit them and just, oh, fuck. And one last little bit of gamer news. I know people don't really care as much for the gamer news, but the update to Cyberpunk coming out tomorrow, that's one game that's made a really big, complete 180 from pile of shit to to where it is now. Activision too. Yeah, the Activision part, the recent Activision acquisition is something that is like kind of highlighted as, oh, this is going to be more of an issue now too because of how much but yeah, the Bethesda one was kind of a big kick. I'm going to say this for Star Citizen. Meh. Oh, forgot to turn on my light. My little broadcast light. All right, there we go. So anyways, let's do a real goddamn show. We've got all of our stories loaded up. Call of Duty on Game Pass would be nice. I mean, for big Call of Duty fans, yes. For me, it would mean nothing. I am not a big Call of Duty fan. I don't have friends that really play it, so it really wouldn't change much for myself. But for those that do, absolutely. It'd be amazing. I really want to see, and I don't think I ever will, but I want to see a goddamn World of Warcraft port to the fucking console. Why haven't we had a console port yet? I want to be able to sit in my effing pajamas on a Sunday morning with a bowl of cereal or an Eggo sandwich, whatever I'm making. Apparently brownies. Sounds like a mudslide. But, and then just play a little bit of WoW. It'd be a good time. Thank you, whoever dropped a Taco Tuesday. There we go. Just let it. Thank you, Wilmer. Love the support. As I said, we have $20 to go to our goal this Friday. So we'll see how we chip away at that. All right. Enough fucking around.
Victory screech!
Well, I guess Lab Glass is rearing to get that thing covered today, which fine by me. All right, let's cover the sticker party situation. Ooh, 400 bits from a sticker party. We'll have to kind of keep that. Should we keep it up? Should we keep it? That's what she said. We'll keep it up. We'll keep it up for the first hour. Our first hour, we have a amazing piece of real estate, which will be a funny little story. We've got a Florida State. What is this? Fuck, I forgot what the second one was. Oh yeah, we got a story about the Tiger King, and then we've got a video that's kind of been making the viral round on the internet, so we'll cover a little bit of that. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for the sticker. Flamingos have been spotted in Wisconsin, and 60 Minutes does a really sad piece that's going to make me cry. And then to make all of us feel better after that, we've got a cool video to watch and enjoy. So that's just the first hour, too, man. We got 3.5 of them loaded like that. Water. There we go. So again, thank you very much for everything that you've contributed so far. We're going to have a fun time with the show, and it's going to be hopefully a quick one, because the weather outside is frightful. Not frightful, but I mean, it's cloudy, and it looked like, dude, it looks depressing, and I worry whenever I see the weather like that, because my nightmare is to be in the middle of the show ripping a big old bong load, and then suddenly, like, all the power's about to go out and shit, and then all of a sudden everybody has to pile down here, and all the animals come down here because there's like a thunderstorm and stuff, and I'm like, oh god. And the worst part is I'm inadvertently hotboxing so many, like, hey man, I can't really air it out much in that, like, because now every puff is like a danger. I mean, we're not in like thunderstorm weather, are we? It just looks creepy. I don't know. That's all. It just looks, that's the way to work. It looks creepy outside. You know, when it looks creepy. Anyways, let's kick our fucking show into gear and quit fucking around. We'll start with this first story. I have found overall the written stuff from CNN I'm kind of pretty much done with. I kind of don't want to do a CNN article anymore if it's written, just because there's so much bullshit that they put into them that I'm like, I don't want to cut through all that. I don't want to bother. But they still do have occasionally good stories entertaining and I don't know, decent merit. This one being one in the video format. This one being one, an Iowa school is now a home. I can't believe it. They bought a school and they turned it into a home. It's weird. A public property went private. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's take it away. And it's a big home, by the way. And apparently now it's up for sale. So if you want a sprawling, amazing home built out of a former school, you can get one dirt cheap if you're just willing to live in rural Iowa. Only downside is, rural Iowa. You know, for the people that think, them big city slickers in big city Iowa, they move too fast. I like a place a little slow, a little more my speed. You know, I like rural Iowa. It sounded cool except for the Iowa part. See, Toastmaster? That's how I felt about this story, too, as I started hearing about it and wading in and deciding that I needed a good video clip of it. Because I was like, oh, dude, that actually sounds kind of cool. I love the idea of, like, malls and schools and just all sorts of originally public buildings being retrofit? Oh, you dick. Being retrofit into, like, fucking, private residences. I would love to see a bunch of these big office buildings and stuff in, like, New York and everywhere else. Now that we're all working from home anyway, turn that shit into apartments, my man. All of a sudden, New York's got an insanely affordable rental situation because there's a whole bunch of properties available. Just turn them around. Boom, boom. Malls should totally be turned into apartments. See, but that's where I'm greedy. I want to own the mall. Like, I want to be rich and own the mall as, like, a mansion. Like, I want to own the mall complex. But, I mean, overall, yes, you're right. Mall complexes should be turned into apartments. We can keep the food courts, You can even keep some of the stores. But the rest of it, bang, bang, boom. Turn them into apartments. And the massage chairs can still hang out in the middle. You can have the kiosks. Is that one of the old schoolhouses from the early 1900s? No, it is not. No, it is not. It is a much larger complex than that. But again, it's something where, like I said, and thank you for that question, Master Meatball. I was all in on this until they're like, yeah, rural Iowa. And I was like, oh. And then, so I was like, all right, so let's go ahead and play this footage. And I'm not going to say anything about the irony of these guys talking about this home that used to be a school. I have, in New York, a 1-room, 1-bathroom, and a microwave is $13,000 a month, not including utilities. Are you fucking shitting me? 1 room, 1 bathroom, and a microwave. Does the room include the bedroom, or is the bedroom part of the room? Like the overall room. 1,300, not 13,000. Yeah, that's what I said. 1,300. Didn't I say 1,300? I'm sorry, 1,300, not 13,000. I'm retarded. The bedroom is in the living room. That's what I thought. So the room is all encompassing. Hey, let's go to my kitchen. Ah, we're there. It's like teleportation. Or you're really, oh man. Rural Minnesota would be doing this shortly. We'll be doing this shortly. Doing what? Selling schools? I'd believe it. It's a walk-in closet with a shitter. Oh, no. Oh, no. The worst part would be is if it really was the closet. Like, hey, man, the apartment comes with a walk-in closet. That's amazing. Where's the bathroom? That's the bad news. It's kind of in the walk-in closet. Excuse me? Yeah, man. So, they kind of effed up building this place. So to get around some structural issues and some code problems, we just kind of put the closet in the bathroom. So, all we got to say is, don't hang up your nice stuff too close to the shower, and always make sure to open the windows before you poop. Why do all your clothes smell like stale potato chips? Because my bathroom's in the closet and I can't help it. Oh my God. I haven't even gotten into the story. I'm having fun with the idea of a bathroom in the closet. Enrollment is down everywhere around me. Oh, you're saying that's why rural Minnesota would do it. See, here's the problem with that, though. Like, rural Minnesota buildings nowadays, oh, those kind of suck, you know? I mean, like, this one's got a look to it that's kind of nice. Please explain how the price per square foot for a residential space is going to be cheaper in a mall where it is competing with commercial square foot prices. I'm not doing this like I have any sort of intelligence, Atomic Ray. I'm just saying I like the principle and the idea. And the commercial spaces being completely vacant kind of gave me up to the idea that they could be flipped around. I didn't mean to poop in your Cheerios. Luke Duke saying howdy, everyone. Hey, Luke Duke, how you doing? And I'm joking. I'm sure your Cheerios are fine. Alrighty. It wouldn't be commercial square footage anymore. Yeah, it wouldn't. But I think what he's saying is how you like in the transition, you have to accommodate for the difference. You know. So I don't know. Sandy Squatch saying hello, everyone. Hello, Sandy. We've had a story that we've been trying to get into. I thought for sure it was because I was having way too much fun with the idea of having a shitter in your closet because someone said it's a walk-in closet with a shitter. And I was like, oh, dude, a walk-in closet with a shitter, like, would be hilarious if your bathroom was in your closet. Because then, you know, poo gas. But anyways, so enough of me and my toilet humor. Let's get over to the story. Take it away, dudes. Who are these people? This is a show on CNN. I don't know who. I don't recognize either of you. All I can say is not Don Lemon and not Don Lemon. Take it.
This is more than your average fixer-upper story. In rural Iowa, an old school converted to a...
This is the story of a school. All right, sorry. I apologize.
Home now is on the market. Here's the story. In 2006, a couple bought the school and dove into a 6-year renovation project.
But now they're ready to give it up. They put the house on the market, and it could be yours for a cool $1.75 million. What's inside, you ask? A ballroom, a guest bedroom suite fit for royalty, and a game room that's basically a playground for adults. I mean, look, it's space is space. I feel like I'd love to be there. I don't know about that price, but, you know, I'd love to be there.
27.
I'd love to be there. I don't know about that price. Can we get to the part where it's in Iowa? Also, there's a house built off of the side. So how many? So you've got like a giant mansion and you've got a guest home? Is that the groundskeeper's house? What the fuck is that for?
7,000 square feet. Now, for $1.75 million, again, we're talking rural Iowa. That is a good price. If you move that to where you are, where I am, I mean, we're talking 10 plus. It is a fantastic rental job. I'm envious.
Yeah, that price is going to get me about 30 square feet here.
Right.
So, you know, different markets.
Yeah, as we understood.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your service. Oh, you betcha.
I don't want to hear what this is. Especially, oh, you betcha. Oh, don't you know? Oh, what's nothing at all. Oh, don't worry a thing. I got a tater tot hot dish with your name on it now that you're back now. All right. A school in the middle of a cornfield. Yeah, because it's Iowa. If you had me at an adult playroom painted red, ? The playroom wasn't painted. I didn't mean to poop on yours, but I'm in your camp, a mall of the mall, not a home. Atomic Ray, I was just joking, but okay. I thank you for chipping in on Rumble. I think we're just having a lot of fun with each other. It's a good day. We're starting off the week. We got 3 hours to go. I'm pulling on my desk to get this chair to wheel in a little bit closer because I am lazy. Anyways, a councilman in my town bought the huge Catholic church before it went on the market and lives there. It's 200 plus occupancy with a giant basement with classrooms and kitchen. Yeah, dude, the church is being turned into God's house becoming a house is not an uncommon thing. I'd always feel weird about that. Like every time I was doing anything like masturbating or whatever, like is he still watching? Like what if he came back like, "Oh, I just came back. I forgot I left my lawnmower here." Like, oops, I didn't mean to catch you jerking it there. That's what you like to jerk it to, huh? Wow. You know, it's sometimes when I walk in on people and I discover they're just, wow, I created that. Interesting. Alrighty, so that's cool, Lab Glass. Like, it seems a little underhanded to buy the church before it went on the market. But hey, fucking, if you can afford it and you can renovate a place like that, man, fuck, dude. I'd go for this, like I said, that school building thing until you had me until Iowa. That's when I tapped out. I tapped out at, oh, but you mean I got to live in the cornfields? Well, shit. So the next story we have here, should we get going? Well, we're about half hour into the show. We have, again, 3 more hours to go, so we might as well keep moving on the stories and stuff. Thank you for being part of the program. Very underhanded. It pissed off a bunch of people. Hey, man, I understand, and that is bullshit. But on the same rate, sweet digs, man. Don't worry, God'll punish him. Okay. Videos by Outkick. I don't have a video. Can we reload this if there's supposed to be a video? No idea. All right, so we have a story now. The Tiger King, who, as far as I know, is still in jail or in prison, has been repeatedly trying to make a splash, a name for himself to get out there, kind of, hey, pay attention, I'm still here. And so this is the newest one. Let's just read the story. I think we can all say the Tiger King was a crazy, much-needed escape from reality during the pandemic, but Joe Exotic is still trying to make news. This time, it's not about cuddling up next to tigers. Now it's about trying to sue Florida State quarterback Jordan Travis. After leading the Seminoles to wins over both LSU and Clemson in the opening month of the college football season, folks are now calling Jordan Travis the new Tiger King. But Joseph Maldonado, also known as the self-proclaimed Tiger King from the Netflix series, isn't a fan of the Florida State quarterback using the name. Yes, this is about as crazy as it gets. Now, Joe Exotic is ready to file a lawsuit. All he needs is a lawyer to take up his arrangement. Jordan Travis was 6 years old when I became the Tiger King. It is my trademark, my intellectual property, and I'm sick of others cashing in on my trademark just because President Biden cares nothing about me being wrongfully imprisoned in America. This dude is so dumb. It's like art. You're telling me, all right, one, everything I've seen about everything, and I mean everything I've seen about Joe Exotic's little fucking empire makes me wholeheartedly believe that he is entirely someone who probably deserves to be in prison. But wrongfully is, I mean, you were baited, but I don't know. Joe Biden doesn't care about tiger people. Well, I don't know if Joe Biden cares about tiger people or not, but somehow Joe Biden not caring about him being in prison wrongfully comes back on the trademark. Well, of course they're taking my trademarks. Joe Biden doesn't care I'm wrongfully in prison. Okay. So if you weren't in prison, the trademark, again, he didn't ask for it. He's not using it in any sort of trademark way. They're literally calling him the new Tiger King. The way the internet constantly refers to people as the new Stuttering John or the new so-and-so. When they have a lol cow that they can't stop milking and it dries up and dies and they find a new one, that's the new so-and-so, the new blah-blah-blah. The same thing. How long did we hear that? Oh, Joe Rogan's the new Howard Stern. Oh, fucking this guy's the new that. He's the new Jon Stewart. He's the new Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert's the new Stephen Colbert. Yeah, but he sucks. I mean, let's be honest. Let's just call it what it is. That guy blows. He was better on the Colbert Report. But hey, the difference between doing your own show and doing one because someone pays you a lot of money to say what they want. Alrighty. When reached for comment, the president responded with, "Tony's in jail, but his cereal is so great." No, Joe. We're talking about the Tiger King, Joe Maldonado, not Tony the Tiger. To be confused. My apologies. The new Just Kidding LLC. Oh, hey, Riding Dirty Llama. Good to see you. Good to see you. Does the church basement still have the red light by the entrance? I mean, only by the back entrance. Aha. Is that a real thing? Is there a red light by the entrance? Is it weird to say I'm not allowed to go into a church because I'll spontaneously burst into flame? I don't know. Just want to get that off my chest. Hey, Johnny, says Riding Dirty Llama. Well, good to see you, Riding Dirty Llama. Good to see everybody. 390 bits. My apologies. 390 bits from a sticker party. We are $20 and dropping because we've had some contributions already today. We are $20 away from fully funded all week long, which almost tempted to go grab the old egg chair back out. But I really should order some new foam once the whole checks clear thing. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. We're caught up. Everything's good, and there we go. So Jordan Travis was 6 years old. I want to give any attorney 80% of a settlement. 80% of a settlement. How much money do you think you're going to get out of Jordan Travis? He's a college football player. I will give any attorney 80% of a settlement to sue Jordan Travis and all companies selling stuff using Tiger King, Joe Exotic continued. Time quarterbacks and anyone else in this country stop stealing from others. Which attorney would like to take this multi-million-dollar case? DM me. I love how you're like, hey, DM me. You're posting this in Twitter. This is your literal... Let's get over. This is your Twitter post. Look at your Twitter post. Oh my God. He can't take this from me. I'm sorry, dude. Joe Exotic 2024. Fix this shit. Oh, there's a tag for you. Alrighty. What the fuck? I didn't read all of this. President Trump, you see the shit your swamp did to my life with the corrupt DOJ you ran. The evidence is... I love how every post is him being innocent. I'm so innocent. I'm completely innocent. No, what you are is dumb, and you paid to have someone murdered, and it didn't go your way. Look, the people that got convinced to try and kidnap Gretchen Whitmer, they were innocent. They were innocent. Innocent? They were innocent. Was she a great big fat person? I mean, a Democrat, so half and half. Milk fed. All righty, good to be here, says Ryan Derry. Good to have you, Rusty Grammar. Nice to see you. Everybody, good to have everyone. Thank you, everybody, over on Rumble. Again, we have the chat up. If you say anything on Rumble, we will see it and we'll add it to the show. I am very on brand. So was that. Yeah, it is very on brand, but it's still just like you've got a book and a half in every Twitter. I refuse to call it X, by the way. You've got a book and a half in every Twitter post you make because you have to be like, and here is the statutes of why the legal precedence is. And it's like, all right, dude, if it's not working in a court of law, I don't know if you know this, but that is entirely TLDR for the rest of us. I could give two slippery shits as to why your trial didn't go. I've seen so much about the way you handled, cared for animals, and various other things that I'm like, you know what? Half them. Does it? So many things about questionable things like with the tiger cubs and stuff. I don't even want to get into it. It depresses me. It angers me. Now, look, do I also think that other lady totally killed her other husband to take his money? Yeah. Do I think she pulled a dirty tactic to take his money and F over his original family? Absolutely. But yeah, I also believe that it is my belief that Joe Maldonado, a.k.a. Joe Exotic, kind of tried to have that lady taken out, and that didn't go his way. So, yeah, there we go. Anyways, as Toastmaster says, I don't feel the least bit sorry for Joe Exotic. I feel like most of us don't feel the least bit sorry for Joe Exotic, and nobody should. Anyways, we are 20 minutes to go from the end of the hour. We're 20 from the top of the hour, and we are only one story in. On 2 stories in, because we covered the schoolhouse, and yeah, Joe Exotic suing because they're calling him the new Tiger King. You realize, Joe, if they put the new Tiger King on everything, you can't, because you're the Tiger King, not the new Tiger King, and I don't care how hard you want to believe it, Joe, you ain't new. By the way, I gotta wonder, how are you doing in prison, Joe? How's that going for you? How you handling that whole situation? All right. People have been talking about pit bulls and various other things in a variety of stories. And because of that, this video has kind of been circulating on the old Twitter, the tweets, and it just looks so surreal because I get how this is actually a thing, but it looks like it's fake. It's not fake. This is a kite surfing video, and this is, again, not fake. But it looks ridiculous because there's a pit bull. Guess what the pit bull's about to do? He sees a moving piece of meat. It's time to pull some pit bull shit. Da 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 da. Oh no! Here, let's do it. This one, it's better this way. Da 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 da. Oh, lifeless eyes, black fur. Oh, he took him down. All right, the guy is surfing. The dog is running almost on water like Jesus, all right? Because again, it's incredibly shallow, all right? Because that's how that's happening. But the effect almost makes it look, again, like the dog is running on water because he is that determined to eat this son of a bitch. He's not even a toddler. That's a man who hugged his kid too hard in the morning before he went out and did some kite surfing, you know? Dog launched hard on him. Dude, the dog launched hard on him. The dog ran him down, all right? It's not even his dog. It's just some random dog. And this guy, again, minding his own business, having a good time. I'm going to eat him. Who's the bad boy? Who's the bad boy? I'm sure if you ask the owners, though, and this is like from 2019, I'm sure if you ask the owners, though, gonna need a bigger kite. Gonna need a new arm, Rexstart parody account, but thank you very much. Yeah, it's a horrible way to treat... It's a horrible way to treat your kite surfer board there, buddy. But no, I'm pretty sure, more than anything... He's going to need a new arm. He needed stitches and shit. This is just, again, that's the dog, man. That's just the dog. He didn't attack him. He didn't call him mean words. Was he wearing the wrong color? I thought, do dogs see red? Ah, there we go. I have a cat hair in my mouth. That explains it. You know, between cats and dogs, I gotta say, which one is worse? Oh God, do I have a great joke for the October 21st show. The October 21st show is gonna be amazing. I got a fun little joke for that. I'm sad I only get a little tiny bit. That's it gives me more time to drink, especially if I'm on Aaron's tab, because I'm gonna need to fill it, and God knows he won't. And if Gino's not there, nobody's going to fill it because April has to stay sober to drive him home. All right, anyways, the dog launched hard on him. Yep. Random noob going through the map, unknowing, gets ended. Oh, yeah, dude. This is exactly like, hey, man, I can just cruise around Elden Ring, right? Yeah, I can just walk into the open area in the beginning of the game. Hey, what's that big giant horse dude? He looks interesting. Is he fun? Oh God, he killed me. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, that's every noob adventure. Thank you very much for that one, Riding Dirty Law. So yes, again, that video is from a while ago, but it's just more proof that the dog community, particularly of the pit bull breed, the dog community, I say this again and again and again. People say they hate cats, and I go, I understand, because cats are like people. A lot of them are dicks. But my point is that unlike dogs have a behavioral pattern that they will fit into because they can't do anything but. And there are cats with behavioral tendencies. Absolutely. But cats have more of an actual active personality, and they'll display it in a variety of ways. They'll overcome their nature for certain things. But, I mean, overall, whenever you're dealing with an animal, whether it's a dog, a cat, or fucking mouse, there's certain behaviors that are just ingrained. You can't break that. And apparently, if you go by that 5-second footage, and we've got plenty of more video in other ways to show it. It seems like pit bulls love to just pull shit down and murder it, you know? I feel like the room got darker when I shook my head that way. Is that me? Does anyone smell toast? Oh, I'm screwed. Anyways, the only Souls-like game I have beaten is the Star Wars ones. They are good. Star Wars Souls games? Star Wars Souls games. All right, you know what? This is a completely random divert, but what are we talking about? Are we talking about The Force Awakens? Because those are stupid old. It's the Star Wars Survivor games. Oh, you're talking about the new ones? Like the new, Jedi Survivor? Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor? Okay. then I'm less intrigued. Oh yeah, cat can be all kind of cuddly. Come up once and want them scratches, and then the next thing you know, your hand is all shredded and bloody, and then the cat's seen running 90 miles per hour away from you. Oh man, I have more of a problem with here. I'll tell you about this one. It doesn't really matter. I have a problem with there's a female cat that I have, and she loves to get under the blankets, and I've had to like start blocking her from the left and the right of getting under the blankets, and it's ended up twisting my arms something fierce. And I'm waking up with a really sore shoulder, and the whole reason it's happening is because if she gets under the blankets, she curls up next to me, and I'll wake up to her just doing this with her paws, like kneading me, but she gets her claws in it. So I wake up to a little cat furriedly purring and groping me, and it's weird and it's uncomfortable, and I did not consent to it. I mean, literally, this cat is passively raping me, and it's not okay. I refuse to be R-worded by this cat repeatedly. Did not consent to that physical touch. And there was no clothing between. Just me and my... What's up, Johnny? Answer your email, you fucker. Oh, Tim B50, you're right. I was even thinking about that today. I do have to check my email and mail out a shirt. The good news is my mornings tomorrow and Wednesday are relatively open. I do have a slight appointment in the early morning on Wednesday, but either way, I'm gonna get that all sorted out. The cat whispers sweet nothings into your ear. No. The cat whispers nothing into my ear. The cat just goes straight for my gut or my man boobs and just starts going to town. And then I wake up to be like like no, and just it's just And it's not like I'm like opening the blankets like, hey, come snuggle me, and that's what happened. No. I'm literally fighting her because she's continually like, oh, there's a blanket. I can get under that. And I'm like, no, you can't. Just stay out of there. Just let me know how to get you the money. Oh, Tim B50, we'll worry about you getting me the money when I get off my ass and send you the shirt. Angry Saxon saying, never thought you would say no to pussy. Well, here's the thing. There is such a thing as entirely too needy and entirely too available. And at 3:30 in the morning, that's my cat. So, yeah. I'm going to say no to that. Anyways. So we are 10 minutes from the end of the first hour. We still have a couple of stories left to shoot through here. How many do we have? Oh, we got like 3 to go. 3 to go? So we're bound to get over the first hour. We're going to go all the way till 5:30. And then, and again, thank you, Tim B50, for that $2. All of the money we get contributed, we are 20 and falling from clearing Friday and just being done with working on gathering money for the week. And, yeah. So, and again, Tim B50, I feel really bad that I have not, and again, it's entirely laziness. I apologize. I feel bad I have not gotten off my ass to get that shirt out to you. So don't worry about the whole money part. We'll worry about that when we have a shirt going your way, and we'll cover the rest. It's really not the end of the world, and there's been contributions to the show. Like, we'll figure it out. I'm a dick. Anyways, flamingos spotted in Wisconsin for the first time in history. This is going to be fun. I bet nowhere do we hear that this is global warming. However, if they did want to say global warming, there might be a reason. But we'll find out. It's an interesting story because this is something that is, again, never happened before. So let's find out. This is huge.
What is wrong with you? I don't need help.
What the fuck is that? I don't want to know what that is. That's not the video that... oh, this is headlines. Okay, good. Flamingos go wherever the wind blows. 5 of the bright pink tropical birds were spotted Friday frolicking just off the shore in the waters of Lake Michigan in Wisconsin, marking the first time flamingos were ever spotted in the state. Hordes of bird watchers flocked to catch it. I'm glad you went with hordes of bird watchers flocked, but as opposed to flocks of bird watchers, but hordes of bird watchers flocked to catch a glimpse of the 3 adults who had already gotten their pink plumes and 2 gray juveniles as they stood 25 feet from the beach in Port Washington, a city 27 miles north of Milwaukee. All right, we have pictures. Let's go to the pictures of the birds. I'm amazed we didn't get just one person who's like, hey, so is it there's no law in Wisconsin against shooting flamingos, right? Like there doesn't need to be a hunting season for flamingos, right? Like we never made that law because there's no flamingos. So I can all I'm saying is it's not an endangered species, right? Like I just want to shoot a flamingo. It's a big damn bird, all right? I can't miss. Okay. By the way, the juveniles are the ones that are gray? The adults have the pink plumage? Because one of them juvies is pretty fucking big. And how many times have flamingos been seen standing near... Okay, that's water. I was going to say, that looked like ice for a minute there. I was like, how is it frozen there already? I'm a loner. I hate flocks, says Spy Pigeon. Oh. Flamingos smell really bad? Yeah, but Spy Pigeon, do they taste good? That's my question. Do they taste good? And even if they don't, I just wanna to quote a nature channel. I just wanna hunt them. I wanna take one down
and calmly mounted the animal.
And I mean on a wall. I mean like I put it on a plaque and I put it on don't judge me. God damn it! Don't you judge me. You bird fucker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Roast flamingo poutine. Well, it sounds like they smell like poutine, if you know what I mean. Someone is going to hurt the birdies. I don't think anyone's going to hurt them. Dozens of flamingos appeared in unusual places across the country in the wake of... so this is all because of the intense... Okay, I skipped a sentence. That helps. Wildlife biologists theorized the birds were pushed into the northern state after they were blown off course from their native Mexico and Cuba by the intense gusts of Hurricane Idalia. Right. You were blown off course by a storm. Hey, kids, we're going to go on a vacation. Hey, Dad, where are we going on vacation? I don't know, either Disneyland or Idaho. Depends on the wind. Hey, now you guys, now that entire flock can get a picture next to the world's biggest ball of twine. Like, I mean, come on, man. Rule of thumb, if it's a driver, AKA eats fish, they probably taste like a diver, not driver. Can you stop adding letters? It's hard enough to read as it is. All right, so, you Wilmer Auto Tech. I really need to up that more than 25 bits because it's costing me in laundry bills alone. All right, so again, there's our flamingo story, which also, by the way, apparently we learn new things all the time here. Also now learning apparently flamingos taste like dog shit. I'm sorry. I just read something really funny from Fall in the Gray. All right, so Fall in the Gray is saying, so a bird can get blown in Wisconsin, but I'd have to pay for it? Fuck you, bird. No, a bird can get blown into Wisconsin, not blown in, blown into, meaning not that he was blown in half, which, what a way to go, but that he was simply, the wind relocated him. But I understand your confusion. No. There was no bird fellatio. I don't know. Is there a term for bird fellatio? I know the term for birds having sex is Twitter-pated or Twitter-pating, and that's why Twitter was always hilarious to me. I'm tweeting. You're tweeting on Twitter, huh? I bet you're Twitter-pated. Oh, fun terms. Great times with terminology. All right, so there's a documentary thing, and the picture in the background is extremely weird. Okay. All right, let's get on with this. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I thought maybe they'd taste like scrimp because that's what they eat, right? Right? But they don't taste like scrimps. They taste like goddamn oily bird. Garbage bird. Nobody deserves that. Anyways, so I'm still laughing at Fallen's line. The whole getting blown in Wisconsin, but I'd have to pay for it. Screw you, bird. It's just good. Alrighty, so we have a story from 60 Minutes. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this 1-minute excerpt here. Is this just a clip of them unloading stuff, and then we have to go into the reading part? I suppose we should play it and find out. This is why we should watch some of our videos more and not just... But then our reaction will have to be canned because we've seen it.
American taxpayers are financing more than just weapons. We discovered the US government's buying seeds and fertilizer for Ukrainian farmers and covering the salaries of Ukraine's first responders, all 57,000 of them. That includes the team that trains this rescue dog, named Joy, to comb through the wreckage of Russian.
Don't you guys feel good? Our tax money, get this, our tax money that they're taking and using to send over to the Ukraine to buy all of this shit, to ship the weapons there, to pay for the weapon, all of it. It's all going there. We're doing this. China owns 60% of our farmland. Gotta start farming in Ukraine, says Spy Pigeon. Actually, there you go. That is a goddamn good point. I am getting ahead of myself. Spy Pigeon, again, smarter than me. However, I will say this. Could we maybe try to fix things here? And let's get this up in case the kitty cam becomes relevant later. Can we maybe try to just fix some shit here? Just a little bit? Like, I mean, I get it. We're subsidizing the farmland in Ukraine. We've been subsidizing the farmland here for a while. So how about, again, how about we don't pay to rebuild, fund, and do all of that in Ukraine, and we instead just not fucking bother with any of that shit? Just really, oh. Sorry, Chicago. I know you're saying you live in a food desert, but we can't help you. We got to ship everything we have and anything we can over to Ukraine. Sorry, America. And I know you'd really love us to see Build Back Better, but you didn't really want to vote for everything I wanted to do, so I decided I was going to go build over in Ukraine with your money. Oh, Chevy JB saying, got my new phone. Yay, Chevy JB. For those of you who aren't aware, earlier in the show, Chevy JB explained how he broke his phone and had to get a new one. He now has a new one. You've been caught up. This is refreshing the chat. All right. Is K Fallen saying that his wife is a... Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Russian strikes looking...
All right. Before we get too in the weeds of having fun at each other's expense, let's get back into the story. Again, remember, this is all so great. Such an amazing humanitarian effort we're doing here. All funded by us, huh? Don't you feel good about where your tax money has been funneled without really your consent? Isn't it great?
Rescue dog named Joy to comb through the wreckage of Russian strikes looking for survivors. And the US also funds the divers, who we saw clearing unexploded ammunition from the country's rivers to make them safe again for swimming and fishing. Russia's invasion shrank Ukraine's economy by about a third.
How you doing, honey? Oh, you got a daughter. Never mind. I'm guessing you're spoken for. Looks like you might be baking another one too. Anyways, as I was about to say, we're paying to message deleted by Fallen the Great. What? What? You know what the funny part is? You can delete it from the chat, but it doesn't delete from the window on the screen. Only I have that authority. It's that kind of power that I'm drunk on every day. Thank you for being part of this show. So again, trying to think of the Kirsten Dunst. There we go. Kirsten Dunst over here. What's up? Anyways, but again, bunga 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 da dunga. Okay. So the war is over. No point in cleaning up now. No. There's plenty of point in cleaning up. The war isn't over, but when it eventually is. But again, taxpayer money funded to get people with metal detectors sweeping the rivers. This is, again, perfectly reasonable things to do, but it just why can't it be? Why do we have? Give me my money back.
We were surprised to find that to keep it afloat, the US government is subsidizing small businesses.
And I give you the biggest kick in the dick I've heard today. You know the thing they don't really do over here that they kind of did during the pandemic, but most of it was to put money into other people's pockets? Yeah, the thing they've been killing left, right, and sideways, the thing that could use a lot of help, the thing that's struggling right now under the Biden economy. Yeah, I'd take you again to what we're doing with our money, to what they're doing with your money in Ukraine.
This invasion shrank Ukraine's economy by about a third. We were surprised to find that to keep it afloat, the US government is subsidizing small businesses.
Hooray! Hey, do you like how expensive your food, your bread, your gas, your life is? Well, don't worry. We're subsidizing small business to help, stabilize the economy in Ukraine. The rest of you, screw you and your need for eggs. What are those? What is your kid hungry? F you. What are you, a family man? We clean up rivers and creeks in Ukraine, but dump toxins in ours. Spy Pigeon, we're not cleaning up rivers and creeks in Ukraine. We're just writing the check so Ukraine can pay the people that they have cleaning the creeks and rivers, and they'll have then the money to buy the equipment they use. We're just, again, funding the whole thing. We're not actually doing it. In classic American white liberal kind of stance, we're being incredibly non-active, but we're giving money because we support the cause, because we're an ally. But again, our biggest contribution is just drawing awareness to it. Kind of like me and my show. You know what? I'm sitting here being a dick. I don't actually get out and do anything, mostly because it's really hard to walk. But on top, for me, not most people, just for me. Well, not just for me. I'm sure there's other handicapped people in the world. I don't like to associate with them. But I'm saying just in general, This would be a great time for Quadfather Derek from the BYB podcast. Shout out to those guys. They're awesome. Just be tuning in and be like, hey, fucker. And they're like, oh, shit, I got caught. But anyways, so but it's a war-torn country, Johnny. Yeah, it's fine. It's a war-torn country. Here's the thing. I don't want it to be a war-torn country, but I also don't want to pay to fix it. And that's just where I'm at. It's a war-torn country, but I am a person living in this country, and it's getting hard. And I don't mean in an erotic, fun way, okay? My friend sent me a meme, and she just said, this year, it feels like. And the meme says, the meme was just, when I said I wanted it hard, I didn't mean for my entire life. Or I like it rough, I didn't mean in my entire life. But yeah, it's, ain't it grand? We're fixing their economy and propping it up because it's, you know, small businesses are having trouble. Well, isn't that awesome? What are we doing for the ones here? All right. This next one is a clip of Johnny Depp, and I don't know if Johnny Depp is really actually playing or if it's like covered in a mix or something like this. I'm not saying he can't play. He definitely looks skilled as a guitarist. I'm saying hard to tell. But I really did he ever give up the is it just me or is he really really into the Jack Sparrow character? I feel like he can't get away from it. He can't. BlackRock got the contract to rebuild Ukraine when the war is over. Look it up. Something is fishy. Yeah, the Ukraine government will be paying BlackRock to rebuild Ukraine, but they'll be paying them with our money. Oh, God. And what do you mean fishy? I'm sure that's the whole reason we've been protecting old Joe. Johnny Depp is a fantastic guitarist. I'm sure he is. This clip makes me question if he's playing live or if he's playing to a recording. It's weird. But this is, again, where I'm saying I feel like he went into that character and either he already was Jack Sparrow or Jack Sparrow ingrained something on him. Thank you for jumping in, Mikey. We dug our treasures there. But can you still recall the time we cried? Way on through to the other side. Way on through to the other side. Way on through. I'm pretty sure that's not tobacco. I'm just saying Chase Bank is helping with the relief fund banking. This all just sounds, I'm just getting more disappointed. He's in a band, so I'm assuming he does play guitar. Oh, no, I'm not saying he doesn't play guitar. You're mishearing me here. I'm saying I was questioning whether this was actually being played live because he just steps out. And I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just questioning it because he just kind of steps off and lights a doobie and then just... and the whole audience is for it, right? Like, he lights up a big old doobie, and everyone's like, yeah! Because they're just like, oh, fuck yeah! He had to sit in the sauna for a long time until he got heat delirium to make up Jack Sparrow brain damage. So, yeah, it's permanent, says Angry Saxon. Sparrow is Johnny, and Johnny is Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, Sloppy Joe is a rigger. I mean, he might have rigged the last election. That's what we've heard, but I can't be sure. That blunt got some opium in it and a little cocaine. Shh. Now I'm just jealous, Spy Pigeon. Now I'm just jealous.
We dug our treasures there. But can you still recall the time we cried? Way on through to the other side.
Hard to say. Hard to say. His band is better than Corey Feldman's. Dude, everyone's band is better than Corey Feldman's. Toastmaster, my band's better than Corey Feldman's. I'm not even in a band. I have a guitar and I barely know how to play it. All right, I had typed that before you said that, Johnny. I get what you're saying. Oh. Yeah. I'm coming out too hot out of the gates. Oh my God, we got to cool off the jets. Oh, Benny and the Jets. Oh, Lordy. I really regret not having booze. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I would get shit-faced if I had known that I was going to have tomorrow off. I should have gone out and bought liquor. Should have done, although I suppose. Can we afford it? In this economy, it's just easy. You know what I have actually come to the realization of? I might have to stop smoking herb for a little bit just to save up money to make a grow op and just grow my own shit now that that's legal in Minnesota and just not touch anyone else's stuff at all. Because good God, the medicinal system is... Lily Rose is pretty. Who's Lily Rose? Who the is Lily Rose? I have no idea. But thank you for that, Saint Aaron. I'm sure she is a lovely lady. Alrighty, let's go ahead and close that down. Excuse me. While I cough way too loud. Let's refresh this quick just to see where that's at. And what are we sitting at? Not much of anything. All right, so we'll see where that lands. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Riffs. Lily Rose. Well, all right, let's look up Lily Rose. Why not? Let's take a moment on the show again. I don't know why my Google homepage thing changed. All right. Lily Rose. Oh, Lily Rose Depp. Holy shit. Lily Rose Depp looks very much like fucking Keira Knightley. Like, she has a weird quasi Keira Knightley face. Huh. Her siblings is Jack Depp. All right, so she was in Tusk, Nosferatu, The Idol, Voyagers. Where's images? Let's find one. Let's find one to put on the screen for everybody. All right, so dark hair, she looks not as impressive. Dyed blonde is better. Let's go to open image in new tab. How we doing there? Nope, not good enough. I want an image a little bit better. Well, that might work. How about this one? Open image in new tab. Still not. I can't get anything good on it. Well, let's just go over here and try it this way. We'll do it like this. So yeah, she's not an unattractive lady. She's all right. It's not unattractive, but yeah. So good for old Johnny Depp. Yoga hosers. I don't know what yoga hosers is. I'm afraid of yoga hosers. Oh. She looks a little bit like Kate Moss. Like I said, I got a Keira Knightley thing out of her, like looking at her face. She had very How did the system fuck you this time? Wait a minute, what?
Fuck!
What are you asking, Fallen? I'm not sure what we're talking about now. The system didn't fuck me. The weed is just... Ugh. I'd be better off growing it myself, and it would save money in the long... I don't know. Whatever. We're all fucked. We're all fucked. The system fucked us all, God damn it. We're all fucked. Speaking of fucked, we got to pull up our second hour stories. Let me pull the audio down for a second and grab those second hour stories, including one of them about the winter weather coming because of El Nino. So we're getting into how the winter weather is now apparently related to the summer weather we've got. So I'm sure this will be a fun way to kind of roundabout go, hey, I know it's really hard during this winter, but remember, it's global warming, everybody. And then we've got a couple of stories, including a local one. And to end the hour out, we have got a fun little video that I don't know if I actually want to do that one right now. But let's start this out here. Take it away.
It's amazing to think that water temperatures in the Pacific Ocean can impact the weather all over the world. But it's true, and it's called El Nino. The term, translated from Spanish, means the little boy, which historically has been a reference to the Christ child, since El Nino conditions would typically arrive around Christmas in South America. A typical El Nino usually lasts between 6 to 8 months and typically occurs irregularly, approximately every 2 to 7 years. These changes in ocean temperatures play a huge role in our day-to-day weather. During a normal year, the warm ocean water on the surface along the equator is pushed westward by the strong trade winds. When this
Jesus, until we zoomed out and got that side profile, I was like, sweet Lord, ma'am, them biddies be big, but then I realized, oh my God, never mind, it's because she's packing on for future offspring. I did not realize until we zoomed out and got that side shot.
A huge role in our day-to-day weather.
Yeah, I had a huge role.
Year, the warm
See, even right here, we're good. And then as we turn, it's like, oh, you're wearing one of those trick tops. I see.
The equator is pushed westward.
There we go.
Strong trade winds.
There's the bump.
When this happens, the cooler water underneath rises to the surface near South America. Now, during an El Nino year, the trade winds aren't as strong, so the warmer water that would normally push west instead stays over the eastern Pacific near South America, all while spreading north and south near California and Chile. When this phenomenon occurs, many of the fish that would thrive in the cooler water either migrate elsewhere or die. And the weather patterns change drastically as well. During El Nino years, more rain falls in the southwestern and southeastern U.S., while the north experiences much drier and warmer weather. It has been known to cause intense flooding across eastern sections of Africa.
So you're saying the weather conditions that we've been seeing all year, I'd fill up the new roommate would give her an abortion. Okay, Santarin. Strippers got me banned. Did I hear Minnesota will have a warmer, drier winter? I'll take that. No, strippers got me banned. She's saying warmer and drier summer. Less shoveling is what I heard. No. They're saying that the warmer weather climates lead to pretty much what she's saying is the weather we've had all summer is because, it's an El Nino year, so it's a little warmer, it's a little drier, and the southern parts of the western and eastern United States experience a little bit more humidity and a little bit more rainfall, kind of like that. Maybe not as much as we have, but here we go. Before we do, let's catch up with the Rumble chat quick, saying, if our economy is any clue how well Biden is handling Ukraine's economy, we're fucked. Atomic Ray, you could have just said, if Biden's in office, we're fucked.
Africa, leading to landslides, an increase in waterborne diseases, and even food shortages, while northern and southern parts of the continent experience severe drought. El Nino is also known to leave much of Australia and Asia warmer and drier than usual. And El Nino will reduce hurricane development in the Atlantic by creating more wind shear across the region. However, it has the opposite effect on the West Pacific, allowing for more typhoon development.
Yeah, but where's the?
We do have some new video posted on social media showing what people.
No. I don't know what you're. When you hit the wrong button by Johnny K. I don't know what that's all about, but John Berman, anchor, what, like a boat anchor? You weighing me down? Puts fingers in his ears. La 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 la. La. I heard no shoveling too. Yeah, no, the story was supposed to get into it more, but I guess they aren't. What they were saying is El Nino winter is coming. Here's what that could mean for the U.S. And hopefully, I pity the foon. Thank you. Who was that? Thorn. That is beautiful. Thank you, Thorn. I pity the foon. The buffoon, the typhoon, any foon. I pity the foon. Let's hope that we have a nice dry winter. It would be nice, but we'll see. If it is a drier, warmer winter, though, remember, all the people be like, hey, man, it's global warming. It's just proof that global warming. Because you'd be like, no, man. El Nino. And I know she said it means the little boy. But they'd be like, you don't even know what El Nino means. They'd be like, I know exactly what it means. It means the Nino. I love that bit. Long live Chris Farley. Anyways, we've got a video. Let me drop this down here. We've got a story, and then we're gonna play this video here. And hopefully it won't be too graphic for the old YouTubes and whatnot before they come for my ass. Anyways, police in Florida have identified the female victim whose body was found in an alligator's mouth last week as a woman who says she is the daughter is describing feeling an unbearable pain. Well, believe me, your mom had it worse. My mom got killed by an alligator. This is an unbearable pain. I would feel like the alligator eating your mother might have been not the most comfortable. Just saying, as Thorne would say, I pity the foon. I'm gonna be sitting on that. I should get a Mr. T fucking sticker. Just, I pity the foon, and just be fun. Anyways, so the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office said that Sabrina Packham, 41, was the body found in a waterway in Largo on Friday with the help of the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. A 13-foot, 8.5-inch male alligator was humanely killed and removed. Witnesses told Spectrum Bay News 9 that he could be seen in a body, that he could see a body in the alligator's mouth before police arrived on the scene. I could see there was a body in his mouth, so I started recording. I came down to the fire department and reported it to them. All right, so we have some footage of, again, alligator after we get done with an ad here, because advertisements are a thing. You know what? Actually, don't. Let's do that. Do that. And let's go back here and see if we can just do, if we can do it on YouTube, because that'll be way more pause friendly. All right. See if that's it. There we go. Boom. So there we go. I've been reading all of this. I could let someone else do all the work for me. I could be so lazy. Here we go. Boop, boop. And where's the buttons over here? And buttons over there. And play.
Gruesome discovery in Pinellas County, where witnesses found this almost 14-foot gator with a body in its mouth this afternoon. This happened in the Ridgecrest community along 134th Street near Olberton Road. Fox 13's Justin Matthews is out there live for us tonight. And Justin, I know you've been out there all afternoon. You actually spoke to a witness who saw this and went to get help. What did he have to say?
He said that's a big damn gator.
A terrifying story. The witness I spoke to says he saw this gator in the water.
He saw this gator and said, I saw that gator out there with I saw a body in the mouth and I thought he killed dog.
Ran to this fire station behind me, not too far. It's only about 400 feet from where he saw that huge alligator.
I was on my way to a job interview, and I was always looking to the lake, just, for fish and stuff, and I spotted.
I call bullshit. You were on your way to a job interview, sir. You were on your way to a job interview? Is that how one dresses for a job interview nowadays? I don't know, man. I'm not trying to nitpick here, but I feel like the black hoodie is not really appropriate. What was the job? Unless you're telling me that you were applying at like a fast food restaurant, in which case that's not a job interview. You were going to get a job because McDonald's doesn't really say no. She's confusing science with realistic shipping routes. El Nino has been known since the Dark Ages. All right. I feel like Atomic Ray might be behind in the show, or I'm behind in the Rumble chat. I don't know what's going on. We only got 2 hours left in the show, and I'm losing control of all of this. How can we hold this together for another 120 minutes? Oh, God. Clearly a senior. I might be. Hot Jesus. Again, back to you, sir. What was your job that you were applying for? I don't believe this job application thing. Why can't you tell us the truth? What were you doing around here when you found an alligator with a body? Okay? I'm not saying you had anything to do with that lady beforehand. I'm just saying the job interviews.
I was on my way to a job interview, and I was always looking to the lake, just, for fish and stuff, and I spotted the gator.
Jamarcus Bullard.
I was looking to the lake for like fish and stuff, and I spotted the gator. Again, I'm having trouble believing.
Says he took a good look at it and noticed something was in the gator's mouth.
I noticed it had a body in its mouth, like a lower torso. So once I saw that, I ran straight to the fire department and got them. They confirmed it was the body.
Bullard says seeing something like that is surreal and tragic.
I thought it was fake. It was my first time seeing a gator in real life as well. So I was just like, it was pretty cool. But like once I saw what it had, I was like, is that like a mannequin body? It looked like it was pale and white.
After alerting the fire department, dozens of Pinellas County Sheriff's deputies and FWC officers got to the scene. A huge response along 134th Street North off of Olmerton Road in Largo. Skyfox overhead showing a large alligator on the ground. Investigators looking for answers. All of this in close proximity to a Head Start and a Boys and Girls Club.
All I keep thinking about is like all these little kids that go to school right behind me, and they come this.
Florida. You really have a Head Start right next to a place where there's apparently a gator just hanging out who has no problem eating people. He clearly killed her and was trying to hide the body. Van Drexel, here's why I doubt that. He's the whole reason we know about this in the first place. If he hadn't said anything, that gator would have just kept going with that body and we'd be all good. But I guess what better way to wash yourself of suspicion? But then you have to be sure the gator does enough damage that they can't figure. Maybe I've seen too much CSI. That could be it. That could really be it. I could be confusing things. But this gator doesn't look like he's dead yet.
And a boys and girls club.
All I keep thinking about is like all these little kids that go to school right behind me, and they come this way every single day.
Others who live nearby say they've seen some small alligators in the area before, but nothing quite like this. And in a place where there are a lot of pedestrians.
I mean, that it could have been anybody, you know?
It's scary to think about. And Bullard says, with gators around, he's not going to be doing much walking in his neighborhood anymore.
I'm going to get me a bike or start catching a bus to work. Because, I mean, they don't have any gates or anything like that. They got small little like gates, but somebody dies.
Gators improving Florida's IQ since 1845. The kid that's too stupid not to get eaten by gators doesn't grow up to have kids of his own. Yes, it's a George Carlin joke that I modified from marbles to gators. You're welcome. As if during La Nina weather event. What? All right, I'm missing something. You will be wetter up north this winter, thus being warmer, but cold vortexes will still happen, giving you deep cold spells, just not as long-lasting, as if during a La Nina weather event. La Nina? El Nino? I don't know. I don't have to shovel. Dry, cold air is not during an El Nino. It is a La Nina. El Nino is heavy weighted air by water. I was just saying how they, sorry, Atomic Ray. I didn't realize I was teaching a class. I was just making fun of a video. I will try harder next time. David Lee saying is down here to smoke some weed and was like, no way. Oh, eyes down. I see what. Okay, now I'm putting it together. David Lee saying that guy was like, I came down here to smoke a little herb, and I was like, oh shit, is that a body? I better tell somebody. I better tell somebody that I saw a body, because there ain't no body like me. Chevy JB saying why she got to be brown. She ain't brown. Did we say she was brown? I thought he said the body was pale and white. It was my understanding that he said the body was pale and white. He was finna smoke a few backwoods. Oh, you mean cigars, right? Like just cigars. That's what backwoods means, right? I assume we're talking about just about cigars. Why would we talk about anything else? Alrighty. Nina was a pilgrim ship. And she had a sweet ass. Not the pilgrim ship, just the Nina I knew. Oh. Closing that out. Dropping that down. Let's bring up the next story. I was playing a video before about a man who got tackled by a dog. I now play you a video of a news report. Well, actually, this news report will probably explain it better. A man who No, don't go yet. I had to get the audio balanced. A man who is unfortunately going to bring this dog down with him when he gets tackled. This is from 14 hours ago. And I'm pretty... Is this Florida? Oh, wait. Nope. San Fernando Valley. Never mind. It's the other side of the coast. What is it about the beach towns, man? Nobody just behaves themselves on a coastal town. Everyone's nuts to one degree or another. They go up and down the political and religious spectrums, but it's like the bordered areas just wackadoo. Wackadoo. Hold on. No. Go back. This man is my hero. We're going, I went too far on that. I wanted to go back here. The salt air makes them
Cheer
crazy.
100, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. That dude saw that lower torso and wanted to take it home.
See, because he's saying he wants to, he's gonna fuck it. He was fit. We already did that one. But yes, as Spy Pigeon said earlier, damn, nature, you scary. It is. It is scary. It's even scarier when nature is at the whims of man. This man stole a golf cart. A shirtless man stole a golf cart and took his dog for a ride. I don't know what the heck this guy was on, but I want some. Sorry, I turned the audio down there because we don't need to hear that. Okay. People are literally laughing. It says security on it. People are filming him laughing. The police are engaging in one of the slowest chases ever. And that poor dog is just like, what are you doing, dude? That's just a normal Friday night for Frank and Pooter. Oh, that's just a normal Friday night for Frank and Pooter. If Frank ain't got nothing, him and Pooter are gonna get up to trouble, right? And Pooter just wait for Frank to pass out, whether he scores anything or not. And Pooter will, he'll put it in Frank's Pooter. Those sirens got the brothers all tripping and shit, says Rusty Grammar. Well, rest assured, they weren't after you, dog. All right, no, go back. All right, so the sirens are a little loud. We're gonna drop it down. You can hear people laughing in the background. This dude is going full speed in an Allied Universal Security golf cart. Dude, and he's got a dog. He's not wearing a shirt. It'd be even better. The cops are already on your ass, homie. Turn on the light. Turn on the overhead light. Oh, naked man in flight. Midnight delight. Oh God, you stole a golf cart. And this appears to be just all randomly. I thought this was going to be a news story. We've apparently just got, and I wish I could get this all the time. We've apparently just got the raw footage. Assembled raw footage. This would be like if I got to work and had a production. Oh, this is nice. So I have a question now. Do you obey the rules of the road in the golf cart or not? Because it doesn't look like he gives a shit. Spy Pigeon saying, that guy is way too calm. Pooter from the cooter. Oh, no. Pooter will stick it in your pooter. You'd be happier if you went for your cooter. Spy Pigeon, he won't go for your cooter unless you put peanut... Oh, boy. But yes, this guy is way too calm. Almost like it's not his first time just grabbing his dog. I hope that's his dog. At this point, that could be anyone's dog. I've been assuming that this whole time that is his dog. That could be just some dog he grabbed. He's like, all right, now you're my shield. Nobody will shoot me while I have a dog. And I will just take this golf cart. And he just happened to pick one of the nicest dogs in the world that's just not going to fight him. Just, nope, I'm just going to hang out here while we drive, I don't know. He looked like he was doing a healthy clip, like a good 15, 20 miles an hour, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. He didn't look like he was getting up too fast, but at the same rate, it didn't look like he was not hauling ass. Okay. I love that you guys showed more care and compassion than he did. Oh, never mind. You can stop at every red light you meet. You'll still catch him. He's farting along at the speed of smell. Well, there's the dog. There's the guy. All right. He's just a good dog. Who's a good doggy? Who's lucky he didn't get shot? Who's lucky he didn't get shot by the police? Who's lucky he's not a pit bull? Dog just wanted to go bye-byes. The dog just wanted to get out, you know? And, dude, it was a pretty nice ride. He didn't have to stick his head out the window. He could just enjoy the air all around him. Just a good, You can all stay here on this golf cart if you want to die, but that fucking dog is not real, says Fall in the Crate. Slow speed police chases and stealing puppies aren't normal, but on meth they are. The dog, fuck you, I said I wouldn't go to the pound. I don't always take my dog for a walk when I'm drunk. But I do with Dos Equis. All right, here we go. All right, so there's the dog. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is a fat dog. That is a fat dog. There is something wrong with that body shape. That is a fat dog. That looks like part greyhound and part, like, that's a dog that's just too big. This midsection, that doesn't make sense. If that dog isn't obese, I don't know what is. Get out of the way, the dog is abominable. He told me he was going to take away the balls and put in pretty Christmas lights. The dog wanting to get some kisses from the videographer. There's our asshole in custody. Do we get more footage of the man on the chase? I heard there was I heard things. All right, so he's looking pretty like, yeah. I stole a golf cart and I drove down the street with reckless abandon with a dog that didn't even have a leash on it. Yeah, I kind of. All right, fat dog. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a fat dog alert. Fat dog alert. That dog's owners feed the dog all the leftovers. Right? All the leftovers and possibly other people. That is a fat dog. That is a fat dog. That dog should not be that fat. That is a fat dog. Holy Jesus. And now everyone's just petting the puppy because he's just a good puppy. Oh, the tactical SWAT guys like the puppy too. I'd love it if like, he's coming right for me. Bang, bang, bang. Dude, the thing's a walking marshmallow. What are you thinking? All right, so we got a lot of B-roll of the dog. I get it. Can we get this some footage of how did we catch him? That's the criminal himself. What's this? Oh, this is him walking. Wait a minute, what?
I'm on. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Be a better person. Hey, guys.
Can you guys get out of the
The cop's like, can you guys get out of the way? No, ma'am. He's giving us gold. He's saying, don't drink, don't do drugs, be a better person. This coming to us from the Messiah on the golf court, on the golf cars. Golf cart? Golf cars? It's a cart, not a cars. You can kiss my cars. Sir, do you have any messages for the future generations now that you've been arrested, taking your dog on a speed chase? I won't say high speed, but a chase with the police.
Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Be a better person. Hey, guys.
Can you guys get out of the street, please? Can you guys get out of the street? You can film, just get out of the street.
Come on.
Can you guys get out of the street, please? Can you be something other than a token police officer? Notice the female cop had to add the word please, not because she's trying to be polite, but because she was aware that she couldn't actually forcibly remove them. This is Aaron. Oh my God, you're right. That does look like a weird love child of Aaron and Gino with and a really fat Gordy. Oh, dude. This is actually we have audio here. We have audio of from the future, if you can believe that shit. We have audio from the future of Gino from the bathroom.
Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Be a better person.
That's right. He's going to just be hugging the toilet, just going, oh, God.
Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Be a better person.
All right. Okay, so I heard claims that they used tire. We do have finally. We got through all of that. We finally have the dramatic. Do you want to see how they got him? The dramatic conclusion to his epic chase. Here we go. Oh wait, never mind. That's just the golf cart. So he's in between the semi and the fence there. The cop's right behind him. And there's just a dude walking a bike through. It's just so fitting. I heard someone claim that there were spike strips involved, but where? Where? Because this is... Yeah, that's the end of the video. So, I don't know where they whipped out spike strips, but did Aaron and Gino go golfing last night? Look, that man had way too much hair to be Aaron, and he was way too fat to be Gino. Like I said, that is some sort of weird, interdimensional love child crossbreed between Gino Bisconti and one Aaron Loaf Piggy Imholt. And then, only then, do you get a man of that robust in nature. And naturally, he's gonna let the dog have the crumbs of the pizza crust because he doesn't want to eat too much bread unless he has some queso. All right, so that's that one. All right. Say all right again, asshole. So there's that story. You have got to be kidding me. Officers can be seen throwing spike strips towards the golf cart during the chase. I didn't see any spike strips. But the strips were unsuccessful. The driver allegedly never reached speeds higher than 18 miles per hour, but was still able to evade officers multiple times. At one point, he can be seen driving into a parking lot and looping around the building. Not in the video we have. Oh, wait, never mind. We've got air. We've got more footage. Do you guys want to see this exciting, not even 20 mile per hour high-speed chase? Who are you kidding? Of course you do. We're going to it. Boop. Let's do it through YouTube so we can. All right. Is there just no audio? There's just no audio. And this is 13 minutes, so this is the whole thing. Oh my God. So he's riding with the dog. Oh, fuck. And it's the welcome to the inaugural start of the Cannonball Run. One person apparently misunderstood the term Cannonball Run and just sat in the bar going Cannonball and doing shots and is now apparently shit-faced, has already started off on the course. He is driving at a reasonably, we'll call it, he's driving at speed. This is me in GTA 5, says Saint Caesar. I like in the corner. It says the speed. Hold on. I got to drop the chat box for just a second. It says the speed. We've got the speed up. He's up to 20 miles an hour. Oh, he was going downhill and he got going quite a bit for a moment there. Now we're taking off. 19, up 20 miles, 17. This is, again, he is in the lead. This is an exciting race, nighttime circuit of Mario Kart. He's at 18 miles an hour. All right. This is 13. Up.
I'd say at least.
Up. Now we have audio. Can we have the audio back? Yes. Come on, kitty. Come on. All right. There we go. Oh, dude. He was almost stopped by a cop on foot. Oh, my God. That is beautiful. He was almost stopped by an officer on patrol. Oh. Did they try to throw out spike strips? He just makes a right and just loops and keeps on going. He's up to 18 miles per hour. We'll bring the chat box up after the video's done because this is exciting footage. And I want everyone to be able to see the speeds we've achieved. Up 17, 18, 19, 20. Every time he hits a good downhill. You know what you need, sir? Drop a banana peel, or if you have one, a blue turtle shell is your friend right now. Wait, he's coming to a stop. He's slowing down. There's an army of cops behind him. Now is the time not to use the brake, but to release the gas. I'm gonna pull the brakes. They're gonna fly right by. Goose, this isn't the same thing. We're in a car, not an airplane. Oh wait, never mind. He's rethought. Oh, he's going up to. No way he's going. Yeah, he's not going. It's because you zoomed in. There's no way he was going 60 miles an hour. All right, at this point, I have to argue, and I hate that there's no audio. I have to argue that it's not even him driving. All right? There's him. There's the dog. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like he's holding the dog and the dog is steering. Yeah, dude, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like the dog is doing the driving. Nah, never mind. He's just got his arms around the dog on either side. The dog is not doing the driving. The dog is staying stationary in his lap. Amazing. Speaking of laps, we're only on lap 1 here in the San Fernando circuit. Mario, Luigi, and the rest of the gang are sure to be coming up. Bowser doing amazing with his dog. Obviously, times have been hard on Bowser since he abducted Princess Peach. But you know, they say if you love it, let it. If you love it, set it free. And if you lock it in Koopa Keep, you're probably going to be alone for the rest of your life. So again, he's moving around traffic. Is the dog trying to escape? Is the dog enjoying this, or is he a prisoner? I can't tell. Is the dog happy or freaked out? I feel like the sirens and shit should freak the... Now he's holding the... Now the dog looks like a prisoner. He's got the dog in the fetal position with its arms up. Or he's just very, very cuddly with that dog. And this is at, you know, at almost high speed. Well, I suppose he's high. That's the part that's high. He's high. There is sort of a speed. He's high on speed. On that 3-star wanted level. Dude, I hope you've reloaded all your snacks and got all your armor, because, dude, you are about to be in trouble. You better call in some support if you've got, like, a helicopter that you can get out of here with. Do you have a bazooka? And again, when we zoom out, because he's not on any particular person, it can't really track the speed very well, apparently. An entire line of... How is... All right, hold on a second. Again, he's moving it... When we get on him and when we clock him, he's moving at 17 to 24 miles an hour. 17 to 24. How? In the furry world of fuck. Do we zoom out now, or is this on the zoom in? Nope, this is on the zoom out. Remember, he was moving at like 16 miles an hour. How is that as close as they are to him? Better give him a wide berth. He could be armed and dangerous. Armed with what? He has a fat dog, no shirt. He's wearing shorts, and I would wager probably sandals. I bet you he smells like liquor and or shit, and that is, quite frankly, the only thing we have to worry about. The dog dropping some sort of fluid on us. The man can't have a weapon. Where would it... he could be armed and dangerous. Armed with what? He's trying to drive a golf cart and restrain a dog. He's only got so many hands. And clearly no pockets, unless he stuffed it in the only one that God gave him. Oh my God, Farva. He's seeing everything in Tron right now. Oh, dude, he's on a cyber cycle. But, you know, like a stable one, because he's drunk as fuck. If he just leaves enough of a wall, they can't get him. Again, you guys, I feel like this chase wouldn't last as long if you stopped him. At least that's me. I didn't realize this was going to be such a long video. I'm sorry. I hope you're all having fun. This is amazing. Call in Trevor Phillips. He will get the job done. Well, maybe. Let's see how this goes. Again, you guys, you could put a little more... I don't know, you could put a little more urgency into it. You know, you got the lights, the sirens, and a gas pedal. He's probably topping out at everything that this thing's got. You don't have that excuse, LAPD, or wherever you're from. You do not have that excuse. Speed it up. I could almost catch this dude at 17 miles per hour with a good downhill and a set of lubricated wheelchair wheels. All right, so him and the dog... All right, is he making out with the dog? Are you... Oh, my God. Okay. All right, hold on. Is he making out with the dog, or is he just... He's forcibly restraining that dog. So, I mean, at this point, you should be trying to stop him for his sake. Because, again, he can't be armed. Oh, no, he's got a He's got a bag or a towel in his mouth? The fuck is that? Are you eating right now? What's it? What the? Is that a towel? I love how we almost lost it there, hanging that left. Real dangerous. Oh my God, this is the best police chase ever. We're at 14 miles per hour, and the man still hasn't caught him. I believe it's an electric golf cart, says Atomic Ray. It's an electric fucking golf cart. And yeah, it probably is an electric golf cart. So at least he's not polluting. Unless the dog emits some greenhouse gases because he's freaking the out. Why the hell have we not bothered to circle around this guy? This chase should not have lasted this long because this is, again, the slowest moving police chase ever. Like, is this some sort of weird reverse psychology? We have eyes on the suspect, but 10-4, but we don't want to move in. He's driving at about, according to the speedometer here, he's going at about 15, 16 miles an hour. We don't know what's up here. We better hang back. Again, don't approach too quickly. We don't know what he's planning. But again, he could have something up his sleeve. Yeah, because if you get in real close, that's when he's going to hit the nitro boost and rocket off into the sunset. What the fuck? Why aren't we getting this guy? On a weird note, though, I am rooting for him. Like, the man. You know? Just keep trucking. I would love a civilian to... MOGA6 is now a monthly supporter saying, hi, you. Well, hey, thank you for being a monthly supporter. Again, something else I have to deal with that I haven't fucking dealt with. I gotta get on that. Thank you for being a monthly supporter. I appreciate that. All right. Let's stop getting face-effed by random fuzz on my microphone. This is why we need to lint roll it every time before every show, and I need to shave. All right. No problem. Well, again, thank you. That is awesome. They raise the drawbridge, and he tries to jump it Dukes of Hazzard style. Yeah, but he just goes right off and drops. So just, thank you, Rexstar parody account. Again, Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, we're doing all three. We're having a fun time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, new member. Always fun to see new supporters of the show. All right. He's holding B to do the cinematic camera view. Watching this, that is some good drugs. Note to self, if I ever get my legs back and I want to go on some sort of crazy drunken tirade, apparently stealing a golf cart is the way to go, but we're getting a slew of balls, blue balls that we're making look like little turtle shells. We're going to just drop them behind us. 14 miles an hour, up, 13, 12. All right, now we don't want to go at this too quick. Better. Again, it looks so lonely when we see it. Oh, dude, we got another person, another monthly support. Holy shit, well, thank you. 2 new monthly supporters on Rumble. That is crazy. Listen to King Von, brother. I don't know who King Von is, but I'll have to. Is King Von a Rumble channel? Throw up the link if you want to. I really appreciate that. A little toast from me to you. I hope you don't mind. Here we go again. The best low-speed chase of all time. Oh, I can see the cop lights. They're starting to get antsy. They've had enough. We've got people randomly filming it as he goes by. This is how bad it's gone. Somebody shit themselves. Thank you for the 20 bits, Wilmer. Oh, but yeah, this is how bad it's gone. This incredibly low speed chase has gone on long enough that as this man is coming to the intersection, somebody is ready and waiting with a camera, and it doesn't look like his phone. I could be wrong, but that does not look like someone who just has their phone out. It looks like someone with like an actual like serious camera setup. Oh, it might be a phone. Either way, we're talking Tinseltown. It's footage time. Holy Jesus. All right, so where do we get? All right, so we've seen a lot of this. Let's move to, he pulls into a parking lot. I can't believe this guy is still going. This guy gets into a parking lot. They paved over paradise and put up a parking lot. And then he drove through it with his fucking dog. So he's going to loop around the building. The cops are now very intent on boxing him in. Be funny if he was at a big box store. And he's coming around the backside. That's what she said. Police officers now not giving him an opening. Oh, but he snuck back out. Shit, man. Dude, this is ridiculous. You can't be serious. Where's the good parts now? All right, so we're still following him. This is him taking you downtown once again. I love how he keeps evading you. Do we have... I heard spike strips. I want to see the spike strips deployed. He's just rolling down the street, saying hello to the people that he meet. All right, so there we go. This is coming to an end. Gets around the corner. All right, the cops are going to... Oh, no, that's where they went. Oh, they were ready to throw out the spike strips. We've never actually gotten him with the spike strips. They were going to try and spike strip the... The funny part is I bet the car, it moves too slow. It just drags the damn thing. Well, I'm sorry. That was way too long. We have an hour and a half left in the show, and that was way too long to sit on that video just because of how amazing it was to see them try and deploy spike strips on a golf cart. The LAPD, again, a 20-minute... Is that something you're doing just to bank the overtime? The police are now so timid, they were afraid to take down a man armed with a dog in a golf cart. You realize the man was armed with a diabetic dog. That's all he had. And he got away for how many blocks? For how long? The better part of a half hour. And dare I say, if he could have just gotten around a couple of more buildings until his stars faded, you would have lost him. But no. He was again only armed with a dog. Armed with a fat diabetic dog. Thank you for watching on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. Really appreciate having everybody. Be sure to click the old likes, the thumbs up, all that awesome jazz. We're moving on now. We got done with one dog story to another. We now have a dingo stealing from an anchored boat. Apparently in a land down under. Tourists on the Australian island of Kigari captured a video of a dingo that swam out to their boat while it was anchored offshore and stole items including a purse. And people say that mankind is the only species to evolve. No. Dogs have apparently evolved too. They've evolved to treat your fucking boat anchored off as a food source. All right, so the dog jumped in, stole a bunch of shit. Oh, whatever. I was led to believe the dog swam out to the boat. That's a brisk walk. You go F yourself. You were asking to get stolen from. If you're just anchored in that shallow of water, it doesn't take nothing for a dog to get out there then. That's not that impressive. I was promised interesting dog theft. Oh, fuck. Well, it's a good thing that we are ahead of schedule anyway. Plenty of time to move on anyway. If I was this dog, I would be afraid. Okay, Toastmaster with a dog clip. Jumping dogs champion Pitbull can leap up to 4-meter walls. If I was this dog, I would be afraid. If I was this dog, if I was on the other side of this dog, I would be afraid. Let's see. Again, this is great. Notice that he's got the dog in prime. I'm going to stick a thumb in your ass position. He's holding the dog by the hips so the dog can't, because again, he can't wait to do what he's about to do. And if there were a piece of meat or something at the end of it, good God, would he lose his non-furry, quasi-furry, short-haired little mind. But my point is this. If this dog can really jump up 4-meter walls, that's a dangerous dog. That's not jumping. That's running up a wall. But again, how are you supposed to escape an animal that can jump or run up the second story? It can eat kids on the second story. Van Drexel just said, nice. I was getting there too. Let's bring the chat box back now that we, excuse me. Now that we've, got my nips coming out on my Deer Butch shirt. Now that we've gotten through gotten through that video and gotten done with all of that, we can go ahead and bring the chat box back on the screen. So again, thank you for being part of the show. Let's move on to the next story. Barack Obama is not someone I would call a fearmonger by any sense. I have a message for the people, and I've been very forthcoming, very straightforward. That I like dicks. Shell's got a big dick. Anyways, Barack Obama has not really been very what I would consider instigatory. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, Barack Obama was the ultimate race baiter. I'm like, okay, that might be a discussion to have. But we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds of Barack Obama speaking to young people fighting for climate change. And this was, I don't know out of where, but one, I'm going to say right now, he looks mad. A dingo ate my lunch better than a baby. Dude, a dingo stole my ID. But again, you anchored your boat like right offshore. The dingo could easily get in there. You know, again, make it easier on the dingo, why don't you? At what point is it the dingo's fault for just being a dingo? Meanwhile, you, anchoring your boat that close to shore, were just a dingus. Oh, no. I feel bad about that one. Take it away, Angry Dad.
So to all the young people out there, as well as those of you who consider yourselves young at heart.
Okay.
I want you to stay angry. I want you to stay frustrated. But channel that anger. Harness that frustration.
Yeah. Rally the troops and go after the Biden administration. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you, Obama. Get mad. This is literally, I love, this is what Biden's saying. He's talking about climate change, or Biden. This is what Obama's saying. He's talking about climate change. I'm saying we just put it in this one.
Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Jesse, okay, I will, bro. Right? I feel like that first part, that first 23 seconds can really be aimed wherever you want.
So to all the young people out there, as well as those of you, I want you to stay angry. I want you to stay frustrated.
That's right, because the election was stolen, and we all know it. This administration is corrupt, and we all know it. The economy is in the shitter because of Bidenomics, and we all know it. And we are frustrated, and we are angry.
But channel that.
By the way, nobody looks frustrated or angry. Everyone just looks like they're really stupid wearing a mask. Yeah, none of you look frustrated or angry. You all look really, really dumb with the masks. Unless, of course, you're suffering from something. But
channel that anger. Harness that frustration. Keep pushing harder and harder for more and more. Because that's what's required to meet this challenge.
To get rid of Biden? That's what's required, is pushing harder and harder for more and more. I mean, I don't know if you know this or not, but every other person who's done that has not gone well. The FBI shows up at their house. They get indicted 6 times. I mean, I'm just saying, those who push tend to get arrested. We're going to go ahead and drop the sticker party thing since that's not going anywhere, and that's just feeling like a weird sort of taunt on the screen now. My dingo ate my dingo eat, my dingo get a plate, my dingo, my motherfucking dingo. I had trouble reading that and keeping it in the voice. My dingo eat, my dingo get a plate, my dingo, my motherfucking dingo. Australian rap. I was at the clinic today, and a doctor not wearing a mask told me I should wear a mask at home. Did you point out they weren't wearing a mask? Look, are you around someone that's infirm or somehow immune compromised? Maybe a precaution doesn't hurt. But I feel like general hygiene has worked for a while, should still work. And apparently there's a whole slew of things we can take to get rid of spike protein stuff. So I got to work on that. I guess I got to start drinking soy sauce. I don't know. Anyways, go ahead, Barack Obama.
Gird yourself for a marathon, not a sprint. For solving a problem this big, this complex, and this important has never happened all at once.
Right. Because if we could solve it really, really quickly, we wouldn't have something to hold over your heads for the rest of your life. No. This climate problem is going to be an ongoing issue that we will continue to use to bend you over the barrel, because we can continually point out how this isn't solved and this isn't changed and there's still more that needs to be done, especially if it involves all of you eating bugs and the rest of us enjoying meat. But more importantly, Fallen the Great is just interrupting my bits with his lines because they're good. I see you just hate me because I'm a dingo. Did you know 13% of dingoes make up 50% of... Oh, no. I don't. Oh, hey, we missed 420. But we're not loaded. Sounds like a sheep farm. What, the dingo thing? Or the video we're playing here of Obama saying how, again, the part that worries me, be angry, get mad, stay angry, but don't do anything proactive with it. You know, harness that anger and gird yourself for the long haul. Like, again, it almost sounds like you're saying, be angry, get mad, be vocal about disapproval, but also at the same rate, just give me what I want. I like how I paused it right now on the disappointed. He's either this whole time either got angry dad face or disappointed. Right now, I'm not happy. Well, dude, here, you might be happier if your VP weren't in charge, because that would be great for the rest of us. Wearing a mask doesn't work, but okay. Look, here's my thing about wearing a mask. If you want to wear one at home, if you want to wear a mask because you view it as something that helps, something that's relevant to your family life, just doing a difficult procedure here quick. Loading shake into a water piece. But yeah, hey, isn't that the guy that handed over Crimea to Putin? Isn't it though? So again, the problem I have here is that it's way too open-ended a subject or an issue to be like, hey, again, climate change, this thing that we can't prove is man-made or not, and we certainly can't prove can be affected by man in terms of reversed or whatever. Atomic Ray, is it just me or did that speech make me want to go vote harder? I mean, if it was for anyone but Biden, yeah. But then again, any speech makes me want to vote harder for anyone but Biden.
Since we're in the Emerald Isles here, let me quote the bard, William Shakespeare.
Oh, since we're in London, where, oh my God, that's right. London, where we've had to deal with way too many progressive people who are like, we have to stop destroying the climate now. Like, you, no offense, London, no offense, England. You're too small. Even if all of you at once, it just, man-made, all right. Hell yeah, all. Hey, all. Sorry. 4 aces, king high, I missed that one. But yeah, I believe wholeheartedly that climate change is totally affected by man's actions. But I think at this point, almost all first world nations are well above doing something to, like, curtailing at this point doesn't mean anything, because you still have China, which is, I guess, a first world nation, but you still have China and Indonesia China and India. And then third world countries that pollute to an extent where it's like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It's not going to mean anything. It's not going to matter. Your footprint can be 0, but you're still in the utter rut of their pollution. It's not going to change. In the UK, they're too busy trying to cancel Russell Brand. Why are they really trying to cancel Russell Brand in the UK now? Let us F you out of everything. Taxes horseman made your money. All right, I'm having a little bit of a back spasm at the moment. So I'm trying to figure that out. Let us F you out of everything. Tax his horse, man made for your money. HL. I don't know. Charlie Don't Surf jumping in. Who are you going to call? The Ghostbusters, I guess. All right, let's jump back over here. We have an hour left in the show. Let a Thai massage lady walk on your back, fix you right up. I would love to, but it is getting difficult to sit up straight at the moment. Alrighty. I don't think I can afford it. We don't have anyone. I spent all weekend at the Ramrod. My bad, Johnny. Dude, it's all good. I got no problem. You're all good. All right. Let's get into our next story. I'm getting thrown off by back pain. I apologize. How can China have a larger footprint? Have you seen their feet? Yeah, but I mean, it's amazing. They have so many more people and just no regard for like global world or rules. I apologize for erroneous typing. Had to say something. I got nothing against your typing. I just don't think I understood exactly what you're saying. Let us F you out of everything. Tax his horse. Man-made for your money. I agree, it's man-made to come after your money. Like I was saying before, they're using it to control a group. I wonder, I wondered why Ross was always talking about Thai ladies. Ross, I don't know Ross. No biggie. These rulers seem that way. Okay. Anyways, I am having difficulties. Alrighty, so there's that story done. Let's clear that out. We're done with that. Is this a video or not? I might have to step off for a moment. Alrighty. Drunk driving. Oh, dude, that one's pretty decent. Oh, and that's 15 minutes. Oh, God, that's the dog jumping champion thing. We're getting rid of that because we don't want to do that. So we're going to talk about this video for a little bit, and then I'll throw this one on the screen because I might have to step away for a minute. But if we do, we'll put that up there. A Minnesota murder suspect is finally caught after a 2-year manhunt. And I wanted to talk about this because, again, it's a local story. By local, I mean I live in the state of Minnesota, so it's in my neck of the woods. So we did it, everybody. We caught the cat. I give you one half of the furry reason my back does not. And you listen, LOL. Yes! I listen. Somebody has to. Anyways, alrighty, so Minnesota murder suspect finally caught after a 2-year manhunt and then promptly set free by mistake. So we did it, we got him, and then we let him go. Again, murder suspect, 2-year manhunt. Do you need to feel like you need to be on the run anymore? At a certain point, after 2 years, when they arrest you and then accidentally, but as far as you know, intentionally let you go, you gotta be like, have I been worrying this whole time for nothing? This whole time I've been like, I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm gonna get locked behind bars, and I'm gonna be completely detained, and I'll lose my life and my freedom. I've got to do anything I can to avoid that fate. Then you finally get arrested, and you're like, oh no, man. Now it's all over. Now it's the end times. And then like 2 days later, you're like, oh no, never mind. Guess that wasn't as bad as I thought. 28-year-old suspected murderer Kevin Mason was on the run from the law for 2 years before finally being apprehended on September 11th. Mason had been wanted for allegedly gunning someone down in a Minneapolis parking lot in 2021. In addition to parole violations and weapons charges. On September 12th, one of our inmate records clerks thought she was correcting different bookings for Mr. Mason. She removed 2 of the holds, leaving 1 additional hold for Mr. Mason. The next day, on September 13th, Ramsey Court out of Minnesota lifted the last and final hold that we had booked on for Mr. Mason. Our clerk was reviewing it, seeing 3 Minnesota holds. Our clerk that was reviewing it sees 3 Minnesota holds, didn't realize what she was doing. Obviously, it was a critical error, critical mistake. They're identified very specifically by originating agency. They have specific ID number, and they are all different, and the case numbers are all different. This was an error, and it should not have happened. Mason should not have been released from custody. This was discovered shortly after he was released. By the way, that was a week and a half ago. My cat hair is still getting, and I have to definitely shave. I have to shave. There's too much fur in my face to get. I forgot about Sargon of Akkad. What? Please Google and play Islamist feminist song. Oh Lord, I'm playing it. It's great. Okay, so I guess there's some crosstalk in the chat. I have no idea. Unless Ross Dog is talking to me. Let me guess. He was a dingo. Mr. Q saying kitty. Yeah, it is the kitty. I love my little kitty. She is a fun little kitty. All right, so I might Google that and give it a listen in a bit. We have an hour. Ross was talking to you about the song. Why not? Let's give it a go. So we want Islamic feminist song. What song am I looking for? Because you're saying Google it, and I don't know what the Islamic feminist song is. So I have one that's Mana Haidar Hijabi, Wear My Hijab. Is that it? Feminists love Islamists. No, Islamists are not really known for their feminism. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea which one Ross Dog is talking about. So we'll have to. Feminists love Islamists. Oh, feminists love Islamists? Okay, because then you said Google Islamic feminist song, and that's feminists. Love Islamists. Feminists love this. Feminists love Islamists. It's from 7 years ago. It's a song that got Richard Dawkins into a spot of bother with the SJW community. So, yeah, I'll give it a look later. Yeah, Lab Glass, how about next time share the link? Yeah, it's hard to know which one you're talking about specifically, and I don't know. We'll see. Do we want to do that? Let's clear out our first hour stuff. We still have plenty of second hour stuff, and I have about an hour left in the show. Oh, we don't have plenty of second hour stuff. We just have this one last guy. We have this one last guy, and then we're out of second hour stuff. But this one is an interesting one, so we'll get through that. We'll do all of these, and then we'll see what lands on the third hour. Again, we'll be back tomorrow afternoon, so don't wait about that. Yeah, the disgusting feminist playing the piano. Yeah, that might be the right one. I don't know. I watched the video playing on the thing. All right. Well, I don't know about this. I question this link in terms of this song looks like it's gonna suck. We'll give it a minute. I'll take a hit and we'll see how it goes.
I am an Islamist. I am a feminist. You might not think we have very much in common, but we share essentially the same ideology. And Muslims are oppressed just like every woman. I say haram. I say problematic. You say everything's triggering. And you say everything's unquranic, cause you are an Islamist. And you are a feminist. We have so very much in common. I say
All right. I'm going to tap out of that one now. Thank you very much for that. Yep, it's about where I felt that would end, or where it would go. You know what? We got an hour. We'll go to this one. This is terrible. That's so bad. Says, yeah, it wasn't Charlie Don't Surf. It's funny. Feeling a case of the Mondays. No, not even feeling a case of the Mondays. Just everyone has different matters of opinion, and for me, I feel like the link's in the chat. If you need more of it, you can go get it. I'm good. And I know you're kidding. Or that's the fun part, too. You type JK in the chat. You could mean just kidding, or you could mean Johnny Crutches. Could go either way. Anyways, I'm not feeling a case of the Mondays. I'm feeling a case of the of just having trouble staying above above the whatever you want to call it. Let's Ross Dog. Oh my. That's the point of the song. The point of the song is to not like it and want to turn it off. Then it succeeded. Labglass saying more annoying than funny. I mean, I don't even know about more annoying than funny. It might be one of those things where they're making a point, but the way they're making it was annoying. And I just, like I said, I just didn't want to do it. Like with someone saying, that's the point of the song. I'm like, the point of the song is to make me want to turn it off. Well, then it succeeded because I wanted to turn it off. That was, I am an Islamist and I am a feminist and I don't give a fuck what either of you say. And it just, again, the cartoon is ugly and grotesque. Like, I had it on my screen. You didn't see it. The cartoon was ugly and grotesque, but the voices were even worse. It's just, ugh. It's like if a hot chick is continually telling you something, but she has the worst voice that while she's doing it, you're like, I don't care what you have to say. I don't give a shit. I'm Team Russell. Them women were all about it till they were done and threw back and said they got weird, and that got weird. It's happened to all of us. Chevy JB, I have no idea on the deets of Russell. Let's I listened to the whole song. The ending had a twist. Yeah, it might have had a twist. I just don't. Again, I'm just one of those. I don't care. But enjoy it. Like I said, the link is in the chat. If you need it, you can get it. You have COVID, Johnny? No, I don't have COVID. Definitely don't have COVID. Let's check the Russell Brand thing. If there's something new there, quick. I didn't really see anything big anywhere about it, so I assume nothing. Why can't I have this be my homepage anymore? All right, so Russell Brand. All right, Russell Brand. Let's find out about Russell Brand. What's new in the world of Russell Brand news? Boom. Kathy Griffith, Amy Schumer celebrate sleazebag Russell Brand getting exposed. Comedian is a term I guess we're using incredibly lightly because it counts for me and Kathy Griffin. Amy Schumer's took to Instagram to celebrate the chorus of voices calling out Russell Brand. Ugh. Bruce Willis's partner gives health update. Oh, so this is just a link of a whole bunch of things. There are dozens of Russell Brands, female comedians say. Abuse is rife. Oh, my God. Are any of these accusations from any time, again, when he wasn't all effed up on drugs? And, yeah, female comedians are always talking about abuse and stuff in the comedic world. Okay. I'm willing to believe there's issues that need to be dealt with this kind of shit. But again, I don't think we need to just burn a guy down because he has hinky shit in his past. There are so many people with hinky shit in their past that we aren't burning down. There's the Bidens. There's DSP. Oh my God, I have a DSP video that if we didn't, well, we won't. But we could if we do. I don't know, maybe. Well, now I'm definitely on Brand's side, says Lab Glass Projects. Right? The only thing I needed to convince me harder, Daddy. The only thing I needed to convince me harder to lean into Russell Brand's side of things was Kathy Griffin, not Griffith. Not Griffin. Not Griffin. Kathy Griffin. Griffin, like House Gryffindor. Do the DSP video, says St. Caesar. What? Yeah, I have a video. We'll do it in overtime. We'll do it in 15 minutes here. I'll get to it in a minute. That's why I think it got weird. They probably came 10 times, but we'll never hear about that. Here's the thing Here's my weigh in on Russell Brand. Here's my weigh in on Russell Brand, and my weigh in on Russell Brand is this. I don't know about the allegations. I could see where there's truth to them. But again, if it's been a decade and the person has either completely changed their ways or whatever, and your allegations are being refuted, by the way. It's not like he's admitting to any of this. Your allegations are being refuted. Again, I have to question, why are we coming out for him? Why are the knives out for him now? It's so much later. It's not like the behavior is continuing to happen. Look, I am all about holding people who, Charlie Don't Surf saying he's changed. Again, I'm all about holding people who haven't changed or people who continue to assault or whatever accountable. But if you have someone who, in his case, changed, not because of a Me Too movement, not because he got not because he got called out or whatever, he just changed his life around because he decided he needed to. So again, I'm kind of like, this is where, well, why do we hold him accountable for this? He doesn't need to pay. He learned the error of his ways without that. That's the whole idea of punishment. And if you're telling me we need to hold him accountable for everything he's done, it's just like, well, what has he done that's so egregious? Again, it sounds like he got effed up with people. I'm pretty sure in all of these incidences that we're hearing about, drugs were involved, I'm guessing. So even if what you're saying is 110% true, you're saying the both of you were probably not in the right state of mind. Is that what we call it? Yeah. So I'm just, again, too interesting. And it's coming from the media, not from them or a lawyer, from two media companies. So two media companies aren't suing, just asking people if he's making money after two women said something to them from 20 years ago. It's pretty insane, says Thorne. It is a little crazy. Let's catch up with, if you ever watched his show, you would know why they're canceling him. Oh, dude, I don't need to watch his show to know why they're trying to cancel him. I know wholeheartedly why they're trying to cancel him. There's plenty of clips on why they're trying to cancel him. Clips of him on what is it? Bill Maher and other places. He's calling out he's calling out a lot of interesting places. Charlie Don't Surf saying he did changed after the British public turned on him for a prank call. Would you say RB is in hot water? Would you say Russell Brand is in hot water? No, I don't think he's in hot water because so far he's not being staggered age of consent. All right, now I'm curious. Adults and teens in relationships. This is why adults and teens shouldn't be in relationships. All right, that's incredibly weird. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to get into all the Russell Brand stuff. We'll go over this because this is from a day ago. So since you guys brought it up, you guys seem kind of interested in this. We'll go through this. And then we'll get to the DSP video is just the newest thing that's out from Duty Streams. I don't know what it's about. We'll look into it. And we've got a bunch of other videos. If that ends up being stale, we can move on to other things. And we're rolling for another, 40 minutes or so. All right, so Russell Brand accuser sparks debate about staggered age of consent. At 16, you can't legally buy alcohol, place a bet, or vote in a general election, but you can consent to sex. Okay. In America, that's not really the case, but okay. It has been this way since 1885 in the UK when the age of consent was raised from 13. Oh, thank God they brought it up. It's not the only thing that raised. Dun-dun-dun. All right. It has been this way since... for gay and bisexual men, the age of consent was reduced from 18 to 16 in a law change in 2000. Right, because the problem is gay and bisexual men can't enough after a long campaign for equality. But now people are debating if consent laws should be changed again. This time discussion has been triggered by allegations made against Russell Brand, in particular those made by one alleged victim, Alice, who says that she had a relationship with Brand when he was in his 30s and she was 16. That ain't cool. Overall, not really cool. But again, is this something that he's still doing? Is this something that he continued anytime recently? Or is this something that we did and we engaged in and we stopped and we've moved on? And somehow life is, oh God, 14 oh yeah, I got to get my car washes in. Thank you for reminding that to me now. This is not the time. Anyways, 13, ew. Yeah, but that was in 1885, back when people weren't civilized. The age of consent for adults and minors is 16. That's not... See, in this country, if you're 16 and you're having sex, the other person better be under 18. And over, let's say, 15 or over. I feel like that's as low as you go. But if you're talking about with someone in their 30s, that person better be 18 or over. And even if you're hitting on the 18 line, I'm still like, that's a little kind of, dude, really? Well, they should definitely change the law again. Back in the early 2000s, men couldn't get pregnant, so it was fine. Now, you're right. Now we're going to have a whole bunch of pregnant dudes. It's incredible how everyone thought Russell was a liberal his entire time in the limelight until he questioned the narratives the mainstream pushes regarding experimental jabs and other social/political topics. Then he gets out on blast for using his brain and seeing things, questioning things, instead of being a sheep asleep. I don't think he's been being held as a a liberal. I think for a while it's been pretty obvious that he's been outspoken against pharmaceutical. The jab thing has been way before, or being against pharmaceutical companies was way before the jab thing. But he's been out against pharmaceutical companies for a while. A skit about the age of legal consent. That's thank you for that link. I appreciate that, Fallen the Great. That's a nice thing. I don't know how much time we have. We're gonna go to this St. Caesar's chopping at the bit for it, so we'll do this one for him. I don't normally talk about DSP, but apparently something, I guess, is happening in the DSP world, so we're gonna look at that. Russell's show is great, says Chevy JB. I'm not saying his show is good or bad. I understand entirely why he is a target, and his show has gotten him targeted. But, yeah, I don't know if he's anything good or bad. But I never thought, well, not never. I viewed, what would you say? I viewed Russell Brand as kind of leftish. He was leftish back in the day when he was super vocal and he was a big hot thing. He seemed like a liberal person. But just because he was kind of like no rules, like utter chaos. And now it seems like all of that has fallen by the wayside and quintessentially been like a crazy drug phase for him. And now he's very much about clean living and outwardly questioning things like our elections and the pharmaceutical companies and their reach and various other things. So, yeah, I just, I mean, I can understand why they're coming after him, but again, wouldn't specifically say he's, or would say he's in love. Divorce arc with DSP, apparently. Right, yeah, that's what I'm about to get to. This is from Duty Streams 3 hours ago. I subscribed to Duty Streams. Let's play this and hear this. Everything except cat. So he might be getting divorced, which could be interesting in the world of DSP. That'll make his life really, really difficult. Saint Caesar is really... Dude, he went live on his day off, which he never does. Again, I don't know anything about all this. I saw this, and the announcement thing was pretty big. I'm going to go ahead and give the old thumbs up. He's got 318 likes on it. I'm subscribed to Duty Streams on YouTube. I suggest you do as well. I certainly hope he doesn't mind us giving him a little airtime here on a smaller program. But hey, old Duty Streams, we're going to give you a little viewing and a little thing. Play it away, Duty Streams. This intro, by the way, looks interesting. Hold on, what the heck? Is this... Why is there no audio? Did I mute something? Nope.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. Hello, everybody. It's Dark Side Phil. I need that money.
All right, I don't want to hear the music thing. This is cool and all. But, oh, wow, and it's an entire minute. Don't get me wrong, that looks great and something I would enjoy more, like, oh, dude, this is kind of cool. But we're doing a show, and I don't want to take all of Duty Stream's hard work. So check out his channel to see that amazing stuff. Let's get to the meat of this. Take it away, Duty Streams.
6 is a pretty unique combination of challenging gameplay and suspenseful fun that I think that you guys will enjoy. Jasper's certainly ready for it, as you can see. The Jasper Kitty, geared up and ready. Cool fall weather here. Nice clouds outside. Again, for the second day in a row, rain. It allows me to have my blinds open. This will be perfect for the stressful gameplay of today. Should be able to stay cool while things are heating up here as I play. I will say this, though. So, I just want to say this up front. Personally, right now, behind the scenes, there's a few very stressful, serious things going on. It's not stuff that you guys know about, nor that you need to know about. It has absolutely nothing to do with my streaming or the business or Jasper Kitty or anything there. All right?
So why did you mention, if it has nothing to do with the business or your streaming, who gets Jasper in the divorce? Again, Sane Caesar is excited for this. Let's see, Rusty Grammar. I loved when he blasted Farmer Bro Martin Shkreli. That guy is a total sea sucker. I'm all for capitalism, but for someone to take life-preserving medication and jack the price up 700% just because is a douchebag move. Yeah, we've all known that. I hope Jasper eats him in the event he was to exit the planet. Okay. Someone please explain the DSP thing. Was he ever worth watching someone play video games? Is he even that good at video games? How or why do people care about him? Well, here, actually I can do this one pretty easy. Here's the DSP thing. One, for me, it's a jealousy thing. I'll admit it wholeheartedly. It's a jealousy thing because I always wanted to do the whole just play video games and have an audience kind of thing. But it didn't really work out. My audience went a different way. We do a show that amuses our audience. I'm happy with the show we do. But for me, watching him do this, he's not particularly good from what I understand. And when he doesn't win, he starts complaining about, like, various things. But he does gameplay. He's not very funny. He's more cringy than anything in my regard. But he has had this weird audience that he built. He was one of the first people streaming online on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. And he kind of got out there. He got out there early. So there are plenty of people who love watching people play video games, by the way. So that is a very available market. He made $2,000 for the Jasper reveal. Really? We're getting way too much info. I did not even know. I didn't even want to get into all that kind of weird shit. And Taste Fairy saying hello, Johnny. Hello, Taste Fairy. Good to see you. We have 30 minutes left in the program if I can make it through. I'm having some difficulties. Let's again see this video. Go ahead and play.
Right, but there is some stuff going on right now, and just so you know, it might affect me today. You might notice that I seem a little bit more upset or stressed out or angry or maybe emotional. And if that's the case, I apologize in advance. It has nothing to do with what's going on the streams. It's just behind the scenes stuff that happens. It's life, you know, and it's unavoidable, and there's nothing that can be done. So I just got to deal with it. And dealing with it.
I didn't give you permission to use my thing behind game over. I don't agree, sir.
Be stressful in life. A lot of things you can't help. You can't avoid. You can't fix or affect in a positive way, and you just got to accept them. And you know, it does affect you. It gets. Let me put it this way. It eats at you. You know what I mean? Like.
All right. So you don't seem particularly relatable. I don't get what you're saying, but can we either make the cat more of a part of the show, or keep him entertained off screen? I don't like you bringing him in and then he goes, your cat needs to make up his mind. He's one of those indecisive fucks. All right, now, secondly, this could be like he'd lost a relative or something, right? Like his dad or someone died, or wouldn't he say that like, oh, a family member passed away and I'm grieving? I don't know. Have Jasper play Street Fighter. He will do better. Probably, especially if he uses the joystick controller with his butt. Alrighty. Let's keep going here.
Like, the worst things are the things that you can't really do anything about, because those are the ones that you feel like you have no control over. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But when you have no control over something and it is negatively affecting you and the ones around you, it sucks. It's one thing to say, all right, let's do something. Let's actively fix it, or let's do this to improve it, or let's do that. And a lot of the times you can't do that in life. And that sucks. That's a feeling of almost hopelessness. And it happens. And, that's kind of what happens, what's happening right now with me and my family. And it's like, well, it is what it is. So please understand, again, it's not anything to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with the streams. But if you notice, maybe my demeanor is a little different today, and likely over the course of this week, moving forward. And if I seem really stressed out or whatever, it just so happens that this is going on at a day when I'm literally doing 2 stress-filled, challenging games, right? And it's like, if only today was like a relaxed day. Now, Jasper, can you please? Jeez. If only today was a more, less stressful day with the gameplay. But at the very same time, perhaps being immersed in gameplay, right? But Jasper, enough of this. No, you're not climbing on me again.
What do we got here? CDSP, you let your wife take BBC. She never looks at you the same again. That's what you get. Oh, no. Stressful day of gaming. Right? Rexstar parody account? 2 stressful games. Oh, my God. That's like me going, all right, guys, I was really just hoping for an easy, relaxful. Didn't he say relaxful? But either way, easy, relaxing day. But I've got 2 stressful games, or I got 2 stressful podcasts I got to do. I got to do the Steel Toe show, and then I got to do my own show. 2 stressful podcasts. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy to put together and do a show. It's not hard. But stressful is not the word I would put in that category. And doing a show, not exactly stressful. Your show is you playing a video game and reacting. Now, from what I've seen of the video gameplay and the reacting, not very good on either. But again, cry me a river. You've gone on for 3 minutes now about your issue that's affecting you, but it's not the people, and you don't want. And it just, Cat cheated on him with that bad chicken sandwich from Burger King. Oh, now we know why it was slimy.
Maybe being immersed in gameplay, is just what I need to take my mind off things, right?
Nice burp.
I only want to give you guys a heads up because there absolutely are days when, I know that basically I kind of lose a little bit of control and I get a little bit overly upset and it comes through and people are like, wow, why is Phil acting like that? So I just want to give you a forewarning just in case today, okay? And obviously I hope for the best, but, it is what it is. Okay? All right, and that's all I'm going to really say about it, just giving you guys the heads up who are here.
It sounds a lot like he's baiting the waters of if he gets overly emotional complaining about these games, the reason isn't the games, it's the other stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't think divorce is the thing. I know everyone, team divorce, hoping Cat's leaving him. I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's divorce at all. I think whatever's going on is just, again, bullshit he's using to cover his ass playing a video game. We get a lot of details, but no actual information, which makes me think either a family member is suffering from some sort of serious illness and they were told not to share that information or whatever. What the heck? I don't know. You need to look into the DSP psycho fan. Derek DSP has banned so many people because of him, and he's a real weird person. Right. I don't want to look into DSP any more than I have. I've actually actively been avoiding stepping in, but Sane Caesar keeps bringing him up. So and then I saw this one and I'm like, oh, Duty Streams pulling. Like, I subscribe to Duty Streams and Duty Streams keeps pulling me back in with the DSP stuff. But probably his monthly fees are up. That might be too. Again, this is a weird kind of, I'm asking for sympathy, but not asking for sympathy kind of thing. I don't know if this would be like if I came out and I was like, hey guys, so there's some stuff going on in the background, but I don't really want to talk about it. But if I seem a little agitated or whatever, it's just because I'm dealing with some serious issues. It's like, no, just fucking say it if you're gonna say it. All right. Chevy JB saying Russell's show is great. Oh no, that was a while ago. Why am I catching that now? It looked like it moved. All right, pause face for a thumbnail right there. Yeah, that's a pretty decent. But again, I don't believe that this is a divorce thing. I'm saying no. I'm saying no on the divorce thing. We'll give it a second here, but I think we're about ready to tap out.
Now, before we get into any important topics, like my determination on Mortal Kombat 1, my follow-up to my discussion about like Lies of P and how it's going right now with the playthrough and the schedule and all of that. And by the way,
those are his 2 hard games. So you're playing Mortal Kombat 1 online, which I'll admit I'm jealous of that just because I can't afford to buy Mortal Kombat 1 right now, and I would love to. But yeah, so great for you getting to play Mortal Kombat 1. If playing that is stressful, then I'm assuming you're playing online, because if you're playing the story and you're considering that stressful, you've got a problem. Dude, don't play online. Don't do this shit if it's so stressful. The other one, Lies of P, is, again, a single-player game. Why is he wearing the homosexual shirt? I thought he had a wife. So does Aaron. Yeah, and Labglass, unlike Aaron, this man has 2 beards.
game news. We got a good amount of news today to talk about. Important news, I would say. I do have an update, and the update is a good one, but as usual, it's an update that is not surprising, and sadly, I wish that there was...
Could we clear the eye crusties out of our eyes before we do a stream? This weird digging in your eyes thing is creeping me out.
It's more of a positive, Jasper. Now you're going to eat wires? I mean, this is getting ridiculous. Stop this right now. Jasper.
All right, so that's the end of that. All right, so again, I don't have... I don't have any reason to think he's actually getting divorced. I don't think he's getting divorced. DSP has 2 cats, 2 cat, and Jasper. Okay. All right. I don't know how that math adds up or what it's or what the equation is supposed to reach, but okay. At any rate, I'm just saying overall, I don't think I'm sorry, I saw a thumbnail to how to reply to negative just a video, just shut up, you incel, and then I'll murder your family. Oh, that's a weird reply. All right, anyways, let's clear that off the screen. That's the Russell Brand thing. I don't think I want to do... We've only got like 20 minutes left. I don't know if I want to do this footage for that. I think we've got some other stuff. Let's go down here. We've got like 4 things in this little package. Let's see what we've got for this. Speaking of shirts, Johnny, I love yours. It looks identical to mine. Yeah, dude, it is the... you know what? I don't normally... Let's straighten it out to get a nice, good look at it. And then we'll try to pitch the camera up a little bit. It's the Deer Stock shirt from twitch.tv/deer_butch. The Deer Butch shirt. So we love our Deer Butch shirt. My shirts keep riding up in this chair. I got to figure out what that's all about. Must be the back support. It helps also make me look more fat. Love that. That rhymed. Oh, that's right. We're going to pull the audio down. We've got, again, about 15 minutes left in the program. Let's do that and do this. You don't adjust your hours just because you feel like it. Oh. Oh, so this is going to be somebody else's reaction video. So that one we're going to ditch because I don't want to play that. All right, this one we can watch for a little bit just to laugh at because someone's being a corporate shill. All right, and then we got this. Oh, dude, that's a fun one. Maybe later. All right, and then we have this last one here. Let's pull that up. All right, yeah. So we got some fun stuff to do, and then we'll try and end on that one. All right, so here we go. This first one is again. I don't know how many. Do we have a lot of MythBusters fans out here? I feel like I'm worried. I'm a little nervous that I'm diving in on this a little hard, and no one's gonna give a shit. Rexstart Parody Account says, well, everybody destroys him at Mortal Kombat, but they're all trash who didn't earn their win. That's stressful. So many hackers. Again, I just don't even play online. That's where I go with that. I feel like when it comes to fighting games, play them in-house. Play them with your friends. That's it. Anyways, let's jump over to this one. If you don't know who we're about to watch, Carrie Byron was the hot redhead, strawberry blonde, whatever, chick from MythBusters that all of us nerdy people who loved to watch MythBusters back in the day kind of had a little bit of like, oh, she's the cute one. She's the only one I'd love to... And anyways, she's on Deepwater Poseidon to... drilling in deep water for Shell's new platform. You've gone from busting myths to shilling corporate shit. Prove me wrong.
I'm Carrie Byron. I've spent much of my life exploring science, engineering, and technology to find out how
Actually, no. You spent much of your life debunking myths. You've spent much of your life debunking myths, ma'am.
Work. So when Shell said, come on out, check out how deep water energy works, I said, sign me up.
Come on out, check out how deep water energy works. Well, let me explain how this works. They mine for oil, they get said oil, they take oil, refine oil, produce energy. Deepwater Horizon is not some sort of new form of energy. You're literally just going to an oil rig. Are you high? Oh my God.
Following the story of Vito, Shell's brand new and most efficient oil and gas platform to date. From a design in a computer,
There's a lot of PhDs going on in there.
to the extreme engineering needed to make it happen.
Whoa! Is that a...
I mean, look, I get it. There's a lot of stop using oil now stuff. How much are they paying you? Because I really feel like this whole thing is just like a giant PR stunt. Again, prove me wrong. I really feel like somebody needed a tuition, like a college fund for a child, or somebody wanted to pay off a second home, something. But this is I mean, fortunately, your mouth is that wide to swallow all that cock. Whoa, is that a jet engine in a cabinet? It's a fucking oil rig, ma'am. I'm gonna guess there's something weird in there.
Jet engine in a cabinet? And I get to see what this is all about. I haven't...
It's about extracting crude oil and natural gas. I feel like this is a really weird thing for you to be like, and I get to find out what this is all about. It's about extracting crude oil and natural gas. What part of that is uncommon here? You're on an oil platform. I don't want to say it's because of her intelligence. I'm just going to say of all the Mythbusters crew, regardless of what state of financial despair they may be in, the only one they got to sign on for this was her. So... How easy are you to take home? I mean, honestly. Like, I know you're married and everything. I'm not, but I mean, like, in back in the day, I feel like myths might get busted pretty easily, but so was your hymen.
Come this far, not to get hands-on with this stuff. I want to find out how we get the energy that fuels our world.
Well, first, we pay Arab people a lot of money. Oh. Alrighty. Well, I don't want to keep going with this. It's just so cringy. I'm in the introduction and I can't take it. I'm 44 seconds in and it's unbearable. It is unbearable. She's just, I want to find out how we get the energy that we use in our world. Like, right. You want to... That's not what this does. We get, again, the oil and the natural gas. That's what we get here. The refining all of that. Not really what... But hey, it looks cool. You're in an orange jumper, and it helps sell the, hey, drilling's never been bad kind of message, which we need to get out there because not enough people understand. All right, we're not doing that. And then that's... So here we go. We got a couple of minutes left. I think I'm going to have to bail out here a couple of minutes early, and I apologize. I'm having some personal difficulties. Nothing you guys need to know about, some personal stuff behind the scenes, and it's just, so if I seem rushed, like I have to go, or like I'm in pain or discomfort, no, it's not anything you're doing. It's not anything you're doing. It's because of, again, things I have going on behind the scenes. I really am going to have to probably book early. But didn't she kill Grant Imahara? Dude, Grant Imahara isn't dead. Is he? Don't tell me that's a thing. Don't. Now I got to Google that. I was pretty sure she deflowered Grant Imahara. All right, Grant. Oh, there we go. American electrical engineer and roboticist. Oh, shit. Died July 13th, 2020. How did I not know about this? What happened to Carrie Byron? Byron is currently host of the series Crash Test World. Okay. Grant Imahara was an American electrical engineer and roboticist television host. He's best known for his work on the series Mythbusters, which he designed, built, and wrote 100 years old the show. I don't know what happened to him. Oh. That's really sad. That is really, really sad. All right, so let's go to this. And you know what? Actually, I'm having issues. I might have to book out. We'll play this to play us out. Something I enjoy is funny. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And until then, we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. In fact, I don't even think I should play out. I think I should probably just go. So, yeah. All good, Home Slice. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and bail. I apologize. I'm super sorry. It's some back spasm issues, and it's getting hard to sit straight, and it's getting very, very discomforting. I might have to stand up and stuff and just fucking, Anyways, so yeah, it's been great. We'll be back tomorrow. Where's my outro thing? Doot.
Game over.